Let's see what's up. Ayup. Helo, prynawn da, prynawn neu noswaith da, dwi'n meddwl. O leia, yn y Deyrnas Unedig, da ni yn y noswaith. Rwan, mae'r machlud yn eitha hwyr, ond sech hynny, mae'n eitha tywyll ar hyn o bryd. Ready for another Rhapsody in Politics stream? Oh, is that what we're doing? Because I mean, on our podcast, we have started like dipping into other sort of similar buckets of nerdiness. I think in this last episode, yeah, it's a Cantonese podcast, right? But I've been making clips of from the podcast, and today I just made one that's all about trains, and it's just so random. It's a language podcast, but then we ended up talking about trains because like we are all geeks, so why not? So hello, relaxed person. How have you been doing? Let's see. It's a bit later today, isn't it? So it might be a bit like not the best time for some people. By the way, new camera angle. I thought I might try things. Hi, now I can look right into your soul like that. Also makes me more self-conscious because I can see a lot more detail of my face. I didn't intentionally set up this like new camera angle, but just because I was filming something, I think a couple of days back. So it's just, the camera has stayed here since, so I thought, hey, might as well try it on stream and see how different it is. What do you think, chat? What do you think about this camera angle? Especially the ones who've been to my streams before. Like, is this a nicer one? What I don't like as of now is that those lights over there, they are like sort of very visible and very eye-catchy, because the way it was set up is such that the lights would be totally hidden by this, whatever this is, slanted roof, when I use my usual camera angle. Good angle, Laura. I forgot to say your name again. Sorry. Is it one syllable or two syllables? Yeah. So that is. I mean, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. It's also mainly the lights. Also, hold on. How do I turn? That green light there, it used to be like blue and orange, but I changed it to green and red for the April Fool's video. Now it's completely obscured, I think. I mean, not completely, but mostly. I'll give that a thought. Because when I set up the lights, it was all meant for that camera angle, the higher one. So let me know your feedback. What do you think? And then I will try to see if I can make it look even better. I'm continuously improving on my setup. Let's see. Is the fellow and the Cantonese person the guy who can speak Gaelic? What the Cantonese person? Oh, you mean yeah. Samuel. Yeah. We're on the he's on our podcast. We've been working together on that project for the past 4.5 years, and he speaks Gaelic. Yeah. We've just been doing this like little, I guess, study buddy project together for a bit, because I've been doing Welsh and he's been doing Gaelic, and then these are languages that have certain rights in the UK, and we're trying to try out those things that you can do in the UK using those languages. It's a bit dark. You're in a very bright room working on Sunday. Time does not exist. Okay. So you mean like you got artificial lighting throughout the day. Do you know Conga FC? Yes, I do. What about them? They're really cool. So for those who don't know, Conga FC is... I mean, most Brits know what FC means, right? I'm not as well versed in that lingo. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, lingo. But I'm aware that FC is football club. So what happened is that there was a bunch of Hong Kongers who came here specifically to Manchester, because we have a huge diaspora, Hong Kong diaspora here in Manchester. And so they started a football club, and they've been doing football. That's all I can say. I know nothing about football, so that's all I can say. But they have a little like cafe slash restaurant, and it's really good. I wish it were easier to get to because I've been there one time, and then I had to like walk to Stretford to get the bus or something. It's somewhere near Trafford, but it's not particularly accessible by public transport. Laurel, right? Laurel or Laurie? Because you repeated the E many times, and I don't know if that makes like a long E sound or it's just A. Trying to get citizenship with Welsh. Yes, I am. I mean, I haven't made a big deal out of it yet because I'm going to make a bigger deal out of it, but I'm not like trying to hide it. So that is the plan. I will I'll start working on that maybe after I'm done with all the language exams, because those are like taking up a lot of my mind space. I mean, tomorrow is my sign language receptive exam, as I mentioned in the video 2 weeks ago. So I don't even know how I feel about it now, because I'm feeling a lot better after my like intensive practice, and not very intensive, but like practice sessions. But also I'm not 100% certain, because you never know what to expect. But also at the same time, I don't know what else I can do to prepare. So it's just wish me good luck, I suppose. I will be doing a tiny bit more studying tonight after the stream. Depends on how much time I've got left. But yeah, so I've got all the language exams. So that's going to be until like June, and I'll be all done with these. I'm like, enough exams. I haven't been doing exams for the past, 10 years. Suddenly I've got like a million exams in 1 year. So I thought, okay, might as well do all that. And then afterwards, I will be starting to prepare for the citizenship tests at some point, probably late this year, because I do have to get that done by next April. Yeah, so I need to start preparing, and I'm not sure how long they need to prepare that translation of the test for me. I mean, I'll talk more about that when I make a video about it. But so I probably need to like inform them I'm going to do this, and then I have to like be really good at the material, because I want to make sure I get it in one try. Otherwise, they have to like prepare a second one again. Even though it is in my rights, it's going to take a lot longer time to actually get it done. I might miss the deadline, and that's bad. So yeah, I'm probably going to do it on stream so that like other people can see how it's like to prepare for the British citizenship. It's hard to say. I don't know why I can't say citizenship. It's just a lot of like tongue tip sounds. Citizenship test, because I know lots of Brits are not aware what is in it, so that will be fun. I'll get into that later. Might not like yap too much about it. If you're an international student, what fee? Wait, what fee? What's going on? What's going on? Is something changing? International student, did they like change, like raise the fees? What's happening? Hello there. Hello, cześć Kamil. Jak tam? They have a cafe. Also, I want to buy their shirt, but I don't know if they will let me because I'm not a Hong Konger. I also don't know how. I'm sure you can get it somewhere, right? Let me see. Oh, let's look at it together. Don't you pay 22k a year for student loans? No, I do not do that. I'm a research student. It's not the same thing, but I am international. I'm not going to details, but yeah, it is pricey, but it's not 22k. It depends on the program and on the uni. So let's look at the Konga FC together, shall we? Hold on. Because yeah, last time I was whining, I was moaning about the difficulty in getting this set up. But hey, I found a way to make it slightly easier. Oh wait, hold on. This does not work with the camera angle. Yeah, I should probably change that a little bit. Hold on. Might as well. See, I'm doing it live, like trying to make it look better. Let's do this. Oh no, what have I done? Move it down. Move this up. At least now you can see the top of my head. Good. It works with this angle. So Konga FC, right? Do they? Oh no, that's like the. I don't understand any of this. I don't speak football. Did they sell things? Trocynta mi ddal ffrwt fyw ers oes bardd y coel bryn newydd. Nes ti newid di enw ar YouTube? Achos dwi'n adnabod... Cydnabod o adnabod? Cydnabod. Dwi'n cydnabod y llun proffil, ond mae'r enw yn wahanol, felly... Dwi'n nabod chdi, dwi'n meddwl, ers oes, ond croeso i'r ffrwt, dwy erioed wedi gweld, wedi deud y gair ffrwt, dwi'n licio'r gair ffrwt. If you get British citizenship, you can live and work in Ireland visa-free. I guess I could, yeah, but that's a whole different thing, because like settling in a different country is, it's a lot. I mean, I'd love to like try living in different countries. I've thought about moving to continental Europe, but it's probably easier in Ireland, right? Because of the common travel area thing. Yeah, can you buy this? No, this is a lucky draw. Is this for this? Yeah, that is for sale. You can probably just contact them or something. Oh, someone wants to ship them to the US. That's wild. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh my god, it's got the symbolism on it. Anyway, there's that. Yeah, nes I newid fenw, ond dwi'n difaru gwneud. Pam... Oh! Nes I newid di enw unwaith eto. Iago. Faint o enwau sy gen ti heddiw? Venu. Would you say Venu? I recently started reading a book. I'm actually really bad at reading books. I'm really slow, but I started reading a Welsh book that uses like pretty old-fashioned Welsh-ish, and one of the things I noticed most was hold on, I need to sneeze. It's gonna come anytime soon, but is they use the apostrophe M when in some situations to mean my something, and then with that you would use the the H prothesis. It's crazy. Like it's different. So you guys know about mutations, consonant mutations in Celtic languages. Turns out, if you say my something, it is one mutation. But if you use the contraction for the word my, it's a different mutation. Like, who came up with that? That is exciting. That's all I can say. I'm sure there's like a historical reason. I'm sure Hir Iaith can explain that very well, but he hasn't been active for a while. Hello, just dropping by. Hi, Daisy. Bless you in advance for your sneeze. I don't know when it's coming, but thank you for the blessing. It's going to be there at some point. Or maybe not. I just realized that I left my coffee like in that corner of the room. So I might hop over to grab it. Just give me a second. Unmute, yes. Yeah, I had to switch to the waiting scene because I would love to keep it a mystery whether I'm wearing anything down there. Speaking of mute, I recently also switched to a different audio interface. If any of you like know audio tech things, it's actually cheaper, but it suits my needs better. So let me know if it sounds the same or better or worse. It's got more lights. That's one good thing. It's got like lots of different lights, so that it's very stimulating. It's a green lights, white lights, red lights, and I can mute it on the hardware. Like, yeah, so you couldn't hear anything because I muted it on hardware without having to do that using software. Does it sound normal now, like after I unmuted it? There could be problems. But I don't know what the difference might be. I could just have done that on software, I guess. Anyway, anyway, Ireland. I honestly know so little about Ireland. So, because I hear things about it, but I haven't actually learned anything like from first-hand experience. I've been to Dublin and that's it with my partner. A very brief trip. I know there's a big wide world out there. The thing I know about best is the housing crisis because my housemate used to live in Dublin and then I've heard it's really, really bad. But yeah, I should probably go visit at some time, like go a bit out there, outside of the big city and see how it's like, and maybe go to the Geltacht and do like a real life Yu Ming or something. Even though people have already compared me to Yu Ming so many times. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look at the film. But any Irish person will know Yu Ming super well. We are also thinking about doing like a shot-for-shot remake of Yu Ming. It's Anam Dom, that short film about the Irish language. We're talking about doing a Scottish version of it, just for the lols. And that would be really fun, but that's going to be a big project if we actually ever do that. We'll see. I have other fun things planned. Actually, might as well talk about it. So I'll be going to the polyglot gathering. I'm sure some of you know. Camille knows because he's going. And I'll be giving talks, that's for one. And of course, just because that I will be going with my friends, usually what I do is I go there to meet friends. But this time I'm also going with friends that have not been to the gathering before, including those guys on my podcast. So I am going to rope them into one or more videos of mine, and that's going to be super fun. I can guarantee it's going to be fun because I've got that all planned out already. Trust me. Coincidence. O'n i'n wylio fideo Tudur Owen am enwau gwahanol dilyn gyna. Faint o enwau sy gan dilyn? Just dilyn. Dwi'n nabod. I know Dublin in Irish is very weird. It's like the city of 100 something, Bala something. The reason is I have, this is going to be the most neurospicy thing I've ever said on stream. I have a log of like every single place that I've been to, including the like travel times and like flights and trains and shit. And one of the things I do, because I'm a fucking language nerd, is I always use the local names for the places. So I have the Irish name. I'm not going to show you because it's highly like personal. I'm like basically doxing myself, at least my past. But let me check. So I have the Irish name for Dublin on the spreadsheet. I'm shit at pronouncing the Goidelic languages. Bala a clear, is that right? Iago, dyn yn gywir, yn iawn. Dwi ddim yn siŵr. Neu wyt ti ddim yn gallu clywed y gwahaniaethau rhwng ynganiad, right? Yn y Wyddeleg. Ynganiada, cywir. You won't be at the polyglot gathering. Oh, I'm bechod. Shkoda. Oh my god, I can't switch between languages. My brain's not doing that today. Why am I doing this? This looks like I'm saying I'm an idiot in BSL. Why? What happened? So did you have to like get a refund or something? That is shame, because it's gonna be so much fun. But to be fair, that is also a thing I'm worried about, because I've been going to that thing for so long, right? Oh, the sneeze is coming. It's coming. Finally, got it out of the system. I've been going to that thing for so many years, so I know like lots of regulars, and it sort of accumulates, right? So every year, it always comes in twos. So every year I know more people. I mean, not everyone goes every year. Quite some people like say, I'll be here again next year, and then they don't go again. So that's fine. But like, the more people I know, the harder it becomes to like. What's happening to me? Oh my god. Yeah, it has been like pretty weird weather. It's like hot and cold and hot and cold. Yeah, so it gets harder to like spend time with all of them, and especially now that I'm also going with friends who are not usually there. So that's a real shame, because I think it's less of a problem at the gathering than at the conference, because at the conference you only get like the weekend, so it's really tight. Whereas at the gathering you get like double the time, but still it's not unlimited. So I'm going to have to try to like split my time to spend time with my friends, because I'm really happy to see them, even just once a year. I mean, lots of friends I last saw them last year in June. Some of them I visited outside of the gathering, but very, very few and far between. But yeah, anyway, so thank you for 1 month, by the way. And I know you have been here for more than 1 month, because you switched accounts and everything. Because of health issue. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. It's actually coming up pretty soon. It's in 2 months. Less than 2 months. Time flies. We're in April now. Yeah, it's about the title of the stream. It is the Easter holiday at my uni now, so I get to take some time off teaching, because I've been doing TA work at the uni, and just before the holidays it sort of ramped up, because I had to do like 6-7 tutorials a week, with all the preparation that comes with that. Now I can sort of sit back a bit and work on my own stuff, including my studies, and also whatever I'm doing on this. Let me just check. Vale clear. Why is it Vale? Vale is mutated, right? Because it should be Bala. I know in Scottish Gaelic, Bala is a city, so Vala is mutated. But I mean, mutation, that's a whole topic. Yeah, so I will have to do some studying today as well, as usual. What I thought about doing is actually I want to like watch some stuff. It's difficult, because, for example, I was thinking about ways I can study my sign language on stream, but I realized that's really difficult without potentially stepping on any copyright toes. I don't know how that works. I don't want to get in trouble, so unfortunately that's the thing. And there is a similar difficulty with Welsh as well, because in general, anyway, I don't know the laws that well, but in general, I feel like if you play YouTube videos on stream, you're less likely to get into trouble, because it's not as strict, right? Because I know like big, at least movie studios will have like bots and things going around YouTube and looking for people who steal their content or something, whereas YouTubers are less likely to do that. But I don't know.
The thing about both languages that I'm learning right now is that they don't have a big presence on YouTube. Because obviously they're pretty small languages. So the main source of my input has been like TV stations, and those are produced by bigger studios, so I don't know how it works. So unfortunately, I can't be doing a lot of like studying of those languages, which is a shame, because I do enjoy like comprehensible input study. Like you don't see this a lot on stream because I don't do it, but I talk about doing input study, talk about learning new words and learning how to understand the language through watching things and listening to things. But at the same time, I don't show how I do it, so that's feels like a bit of disingenuous. But that is the reason. That is why I haven't been doing that. If I were learning, for example, Portuguese, then I would just go ahead and like watch some YouTube, Brazilian YouTube. So, but if anyone knows better than me, if anyone knows the rules, then feel free to let me know, and I can potentially spice up the stuff. Anyway, so this is the exception that I found, which is it is made by the Welsh TV channel, but at the same time it is like targeted at the YouTube audience. So maybe this is Hunch, by the way. Hunch, I don't know what it means, but I think it's made for like a younger audience, and they have like a bunch of clips and things which are kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know what they do. There's a lot of various things, that's all I can say. Reality show, dating show. I haven't seen lots of that. Oh, I think that was for like LGBT plus History Month, which was in February. Anyway, I'm gonna look at this. Whatever this is, it says it's comedy. You know, if you can understand comedy in your target language, then you have gone pretty far, I hope. So I'll see if I can laugh at this, whatever this is. But also at the same time, you know, Welsh culture is pretty heavily influenced by the English language. So maybe the sense of humor is just going to be the same as the English sense of humor. So we'll see about that. Hunch means a bite or a mouthful. Oh, wait, is that what it means? So is that what it is? Is it just like short videos? Is that what it's going for? Because the only thing I know is it's for like a young people, and they might potentially be working with me. Who knows? So thank you. So I'll see like what this is about. Oh, hold on. That's 69. Ha ha ha. I want to know what language the captions are in. Oh, they do have Welsh captions. Oh, wait, that's good. Because I think I remember when I wrote the article about why it's so hard to learn Welsh, mainly about the resources actually. I mentioned there is lots of Welsh videos that don't have Welsh subtitles, like whether it's on the TV channel or on YouTube. And that was really annoying because it doesn't help you. A lot of times they focus their resources on making English subtitles because, I mean, the English-speaking audience is bigger than the Welsh learning audience, which I guess makes sense. But it's really, it really annoyed me back then. But I mean, this is helpful that they've got Welsh here. The funniest thing is when they don't have either, and then somehow they set the language of the video to English, and then YouTube tries to make automatic captions by interpreting the Welsh as English, which is funny. Traclenni pobl ifanc ar S4C yw Hunch. Gai Hunch o Dyfrechdan. Oh, diolch am yr enghraifft. Gai Hunch o Dyfrechdan. I don't know why my Welsh sounds weird today. I think it might be because of my runny nose. Like, my mouth is not working as well as it usually does.
So man angen.
Oh.
Iawn lad. Sorry dwi'n hwyr oedd y land yn dreadlocked. Iawn. T'w paint?
Nah, find a dude out of it, diolch.
They speak really fast, let's just say that. So I'm glad I'm using the subtitles. Like, I understand a fair bit of Welsh, but it is really fast.
Ti'n iawn, ia? Ti'n marw na?
Nadw, obviously, what the fuck? Na fydd yn marw, ti'n cael dŵr.
Na, ia, cos mae dŵr yn iach. Dwi rioed i gael chdi'n about dŵr mewn pub blaen. Just boring, ti'n felly. Gobeithio byddwch chi mewn man Casa del Fuego, mis Medi. Ti eisiau paint?
Fine, os ti'n cynnig. Sorry, please.
Please.
Boy!
Oh, I'm loving the editing.
Lucy, on time fel arfer?
O, ti'n be, mae'n ymuno wedyn. O'n i'n meddwl sef nes gael just ti a fi yma gynta, just achos mae rhywbeth dy fi weid wrtho ti, a...
Ac ydy'r International Woman of Mystery yn ymuno ni wedi?
Wel...
Ar afar fideo YouTube i 75%. 75%. Numbers are messing with me. Dwi'n meddwl bod hwnna'n well. Mae'n well gen i wylio fideos yn y cyflymder normal. Weithiau ailadrodd neu ail chwarae ar y chwarae neu mynd yn ôl tipyn bach neu wylio efo is-deitlau na gwylio yn arafach achos dwi angen dod yn arfer i'r cyflymder. Enghraifft pan dwi'n siarad efo ffrind fi, mae'n siarad mor gyflym neu mae'n deud mor sydyn. Does dim opsiwn, does dim dewis i arafu yr person. Felly, dwi jyst angen mwy o ymarfer, mwy o amser i ddod yn arfer i'r cyflymder. Gwych, arfer da, diolch. Dyna cyngor fi. Dyna cyngor fi. Fel arfer dwi'n... Wel, mae'n dibynnu ar y lefel, achos ar y dechrau, pan dwi'n dechrau dysgu iaith, of course, dwi'n arafu'r sain, achos does dim posibilrwydd o ddewis, o ddeall y cynnwys, ond ar y lefel yma, dwi fod ar y lefel uwch, felly dwi fod i ddeall be maen nhw'n deud. O leia, dwi'n gallu deall y neges, dwi ddim yn deall pob gair, ond dwi fod i ddeall be maen nhw'n deud.
Mae Heledd yn ymuno ni wedyn, odi?
Dim i dympio chdi ti'n gobeithio?
No, mae'n serious rhywun. A fel fi wedi gweithio ti, time and time again, fi nath torri land y hyd tro gynta.
Sori llaw, fi just ddim yn meddwl bod yn mynd i weithio dim mwy.
Wel, oedd e'n gweithio ddo? Wthnos cyn mynd i yw'n Heledd. Wel, be fi fod wneud am hwn?
Actio.
Cofe! Oh, God!
What is cofe? I feel like that's something really southern. Cofe. I've heard that somewhere. Cofe. The core. Core means something like, I don't know. Like, here it is or something?
Chwarae teg i ti efo ideo flwyddyn.
Sy'n mynd foed o'i am flwyddyn. Mae'n gweithio 9 to 5 chan. Ni just... ffili ffindio i.
Be?
Be?
Wel, dwi'n edrych ymlaen i cyfarfod i face-to-face heddiw.
Wel, na ni, good. Anyway, pryd fi'n cael cyfarfod yr... fucking Olga fa, neu be bynnag oedd enw i?
Na.
Na, be?
Nes i trio neud page 51, dwi'n fai. Dwi'n gwybod.
Be di page 51?
Dwi'n gwybod.
Be di o?
Bloody hell.
Oh.
50 cynta'n doable, ond no way mae hwnna fo gallu plygu fel yna.
Mae derbyn second-hand sex manual gan dy rieni bach yn wild, ynddi?
Yeah.
Not very... addas. What's addas in English? Not very appropriate for International Asexuality Day, but here we are. Daku, dakuve. What is daku though? Should I know this? Daku. Behold, see there. So wele. Wele. I know wele. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy. It's a contraction. I'll show you guys. This is way too complex. Wele di aku. Wele aku. Oh, the wele is completely gone. So wele daku. Daku. You. What's yonder? Okay, so there. Look you there. Okay. Should I use this? Should I be using this often? Daku. Daku. A cover. What's dama? Well, oh my god, this also came from Wele di ama. Wow, they completely ate the wele. Dama. Wele di ama. Dama. Wele di aku. Daku. Okay. My friend sometimes says uli. Uli for wele, I think. Uli. But anyway.
Well, with a box of chocolate in my wild cymaru beth i wrth o dad.
Shwt ti'n teimlo nawr, lle bach?
Iawn, dad?
Good. Dynod mawr fori, dechrau yn y brifysgol achan. Adeg I ti nawr, ddechrau canolbwyntio'r dy waith.
Mustache ardderchog sy gen fo.
Ti weld? Adeg di hefyd dechrau gael tym bach o jolly hoedan.
Jolly hoedan. Is that English or what the fuck is that?
Am wedi cael tym bach o coke I ti.
O, diolch, dad.
Mynd yn dda gyda spiced rum iddyn nhw.
Love your coke.
Wyt ti llawer I wedi cymryd drugs?
Na.
Be sy ar y fanner tu ôl iddo fo? Dwi eisiau gwybod, dwi eisiau gweld.
Gwboi.
19.
Browd iawn o'r fod gweud hyn, fa ti'n mynd nes I unwaith yn y brifysgol.
Unwaith.
Gymeres I marijuana. Dim ond un tro. Diolch eriod, o'n i'n meddwl bod wedi troi'n wrach. O'n I ddim wedi troi'n wrach. Meddwl bod wedi troi'n wrach, ond o'n I ddim wedi, ti'n deall? Casto spells ar yng nghyfoedion I gyd yn neuadd gyfan. Ond o'n I ddim. Meddwl bod fi wedi. Gyda fi. Good.
Very emphatic. What is emphatic? Is it like pwys?
Dim marijuana. Ti'n clywed?
Marijuana.
Lo start Llewellyn?
Sta, dad.
Wel, that's the virgins, di. Hei, dwi wedi bod yn meddwl am y tŷ yma, housewarming party, a ni just invite pob dyn nabod, e?
Just I pawb ni'n nabod. Reit, cwni off. Ti, fi, Lucy, a, oce, be, mam ti.
Pwysleisio. Os yna air, pwysleisio. Achos ydi pwysleisio ddim yn y geiriadur pwysleisio, ond mae'n swnio'n gywir pwysleisio. Mor pwysleisio.
Fucking gig, Glyn.
Do ni ddim. Yn castio spells ar bobl.
No.
As in, bo peth. Dy Kama Sutra?
Ni di stopio. Yndw, dwi efo fo.
Ce? Lle mae pethau cegin chdi ta?
Ah, shit.
Nes I ofyn chdi sortio fo?
Pam ti'n byd
Oh,
off
for
i?
fuck's sake, Glyn. Be mae fod i wneud wen?
Dwi wedi gweithio mor galed wsos ma. Dwi'n trio fy ngora.
A mor bell I ti fan hyn o'r A&E?
Sa'n gwybod, dad, sa'n I checo to, dwi.
Wel, checa te. Mae'n anfodol bod ti'n gwybod y pethau pwysig, machan. Os nag wyt ti'n stopo I bisio, mae'n 8 munud a hanner mewn car.
By the way, I just noticed one thing that's really interesting. Not just noticed, but like I have noticed at some point that the structure for saying to have something is sort of changing, because the textbook way to say I have something is there is something with me, mae gen I rhywbeth, but increasingly I see people say dwi efo llyfr. I wonder if that's a new thing or if it's always been there, just like an informal register.
Ti'n gwybod le mae'r siop fara agosa?
Ei, gryndwch, fi'n mynd mwy o'r boxes na ti fas. 2 eiliad.
1.13 miles.
Sut ti'n anghofio bocs masif yn llawn o bethau shiny nhw a?
Dwi ddim di anghofio bocs masif llawn pethau shiny, mam. Dwi'n fod dod efo hefo fi, dwi.
Pa i chdi di hyn i gyd, Glyn?
A ti'n gwybod le mae'r squash courts agosa te,
Dim bai fi, di o.
Bai, pwy arall da? Nes i ofyn i chdi ffocin ddod â nhw da?
Ys ti ddim.
Do, mi nes i un peth o gen ti neud yn
Mae'n
ymlaen
mynd i'r siop, iawn. Ti eisiau fynd i'r siop?
Wel, ie, gei di fynd y munud, cei pan mae di setlo mewn, de?
Na, mae'n iawn. Mae dy fi digonedd o stwff gegin fyny.
I want to know how many people just have a giant Welsh flag on their walls. Is that a common thing to do? Because, I mean, where I'm from, we don't put our flags on walls that proudly. I'd love to find out, like, how common it is.
There we go.
O, da, di hwn. Diolch ti bai. Bw ti ta?
Llew.
No, a di hwn. Nie, no fucking idea sydd wedi bacio di enw heddiw.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Chwink. Gadar.
Cysgwlad i ar ôl di na nawr, ti'n gwed? A cofia, any hole's a goal.
Nath am deud hynna. Wrth gwrs nath a ddim.
A fel wedodd rhywun, dim ond ffŵl sydd yn gofyn pan bod eira'n wyn.
Oce, diolch, Dad.
Pam bod Eiran wyn? Pam? Deitha fi.
Da bod ti'n Nolan?
Iawn?
Iawn?
Isio drink?
Ie, pam lai. Mae dy fi cola.
Nice, gyda i vodka, so... gyda i'm gwydra, ddo.
O, poeni. Mae dy fi...
Chop up my lord.
O, yeah, please.
Dwi'n gwybod sydd yn y entrance yn dod.
Lucy!
Iawn, boys. Bydd yr emergency meeting.
Wel, mae rhywbeth dy fi weithio chi gyd.
Oh my god. Ti'n mynd marw na?
Na, pam mae pawb yn meddwl bod fi marw, eddi?
Iawn, lle? No drink.
The Welsh are very proud people, as they should be. From what I've seen, they have a few more flags up. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them as well, but I mean, there might be like a selection bias because, like, whenever I look at people that talk about like Welsh language things, of course they are proud of the country, so they have flags. But I don't know, because I haven't been to like a normal person's place, so like I don't know if they do that.
A ma'n yfed dŵr gyda.
Ffric. Pam na ni'n nefyd allan o gwban a nain?
Reid taid llew dyn nhw. Nath nhw dod yn nhw lawr proma.
Dad, llew.
Del iawn.
Wel, mae nywad yn hofio hanes stwff ei gytre, so...
Nice one. A ti'n goffa fi, pa gwrs ti'n neud?
Philosophy.
What's philosophy? Athronyddiaeth? Is it athronyddiaeth? I think so.
So, pam yn union ti'n meddwl neis di anghofio nhw?
Dwi'n gwybod, nes i just anghofio nhw, do.
Ww, dofyn. Fe rai fi gofio hwnna. Pwy ddudodd hynna? Aristotle?
Pa cwrs ti'n neud, ta?
Nyrsio.
O, dyn nhw di ffindio'r ffisig o beidio bod yn sarcastic asshole?
He's trying so hard to find a comeback. I can relate.
Dechrau bod yn dros osain. Probably'n esbonio pam sa neb really licio fi. Pam bo fi'n mynd i gallu ffurmio fully formed relationships. Rheswm nes i ddod i uni oedd i wneud ffrindiau.
Lucy, dwi'n sorry. O'n i'n meddwl o'n i'n ffynnu, ond... O'n i...
Jocian dwi, nobed. Tit? Get that music on! Reit ta, dowch fucking light words.
Yeah, please.
O, na, o am o'r os yn y cychwyn.
Dwi'n mynd gadael hwn gyda datra ben i hun.
Hell!
Sorry, Noah. Sorry.
Good evening, barkeep. A pint of your finest mead, please.
What, mate?
A vodka coke, please.
What?
I think he's trying to say vodka coke.
That's me in a club. I can't hear anything.
It's my accent, sorry. I'm from North Wales.
Oh, really? Ble?
No, hello.
Hello.
Ti'n siarad fel da?
Mae'n feddwl.
Cynarfon. Cynarfon, ydych chdi?
Fi'r gorllewin yn reiddiol, ond fi'n gweithio fan hyn nawr.
Make that two vodka cokes. A be di enw chdi?
Gelo fi'n Eli. Na be mae ffrindiau fi gyd yn galw fi.
Ellie. O, mae Ellie'n lyfio. O, dwi'n lyfio Ellie. Noa dwi.
Neis cyfarfod ti.
Cyfo chdi.
I kind of love the word lovio. It's just I like using it like ironically because love it's from English and it's like such a basic word, but like I love you. I use it sarcastically. It's just me. I don't love you hynna. Most of the pubs I've seen have one at minimum, at least during. I mean, rugby season, of course. Like, yeah, of course they would have flags.
Fi a Heledd y symud mewn gyda'n gili.
Be?
Ond, da ni di sortio deposit un barod.
Ti ebyn eitha call, ddo.
A Lucy di sortio deposit un barod.
Ti'n mewn efo i wsos?
Pythefnos?
Double it, ha?
A 7 mlynedd cyn ni, actually.
Pam nes ti'n deud cynt?
No, a fi wedi bod yn trial gweithio ti, as ti gyrraedd, ond...
Deida ta?
No, ti'n gadael fi fo hwn.
I?
Dwi'n mynd babysitio chdi ar tash shit na'n flwyddyn arall. Be dyna fod i neud?
Hold on. Heli! Heli!
Fucking heli.
Uh-oh.
Lucy, Noah, mae Heledd.
Ia. Dwi'n meddwl da ni di cyfarfod y blaen.
Be?
Plot twist. Aww. Dyna i gyd. O, ni'n disgwyl mwy. Oh, I was looking forward to more. Oh, should I like do a reflection on what I've watched? Okay, this is ymarfer. Dyna ymarfer siarad ar ôl gwylio comedy. Well, yeah, actually, that's not unlike me having to talk about a film for my speaking exam. So perfect practice, right? So dwi'n gallu deud. Oedden ni'n mynd i... What's that? What's summarize? I should know that. I should know how to say summarize. Shit. Cynhoi. Okay. Not me using sign language when I don't know the word. Dwi'n mynd i cynhoi'r comedi, y sioe, ond dwi'n gallu siarad am fy mhrofiad o wylio fo. Dwi ddim yn deall popeth yn anffodus. Dwi'n meddwl mae pobl mewn bywyd go iawn yn siarad mor gyflym. Maen nhw'n tynnu allan geiriau o'r iaith, how to say it, like from the speech. So from what they're saying. O be dyn nhw'n deud. Felly, angen lot o profiad o glywed Cymraeg mwyn... Fill in the blanks. Llenwi'r byrchau. Yep, llenwi'r byrchau. Mwyn llenwi'r byrchau yn ystod gwrando. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Mae pobl mewn bywyd go iawn yn weithiau yn siarad yn gyflym iawn, felly maen nhw'n... Dyn nhw ddim yn deud pob sillaf yn y iaith. Pan dwi'n gwrando, dwi angen llenwi'r byrchau o fy mhrofiad o wrando ar y iaith. Felly dwi angen mwy o mwy o ymarfer, ella gwylio'r sioe unwaith eto heb ei steitlau, achos y tro yma dwi wedi gwylio a gwrando efo ei steitlau mwyn deall popeth. Ond mae yna eiriau, mae yna ambell i eiriau dwi ddim yn nabod yn barod. Ella dwi'n gallu defnyddio'r materion mwyn astudio'r geiriau newydd, ac wedyn dwi'n gallu trio gwylio heb eisteitlau. Ond dwi'n meddwl bod y sioe'n eitha... Swn i ddim yn deud... comedic? How would you say comedic? What? Because I know comedy, but like, is there a word for comedic? Yeah, okay, I guess. Achos dwi eisiau deud, mae'r stori yn ddoniol, ond ddim yn y ffordd dwi'n disgwyl. Y peth mwyaf doniol oedd yr arddull, y stael o gyfosod. A stael o gyfosod y scenes. Scene, yeah. I think there is like a Welsh plural for scene, right? Because scene is a Welsh word. No, is it not? A sea. Yeah. What's the plural for scene? Scenai? No, that's not. How would you pluralize it? Oh yeah, gyfosod y scenau yn y stori. Yr enghraifft, yr effeithiau efo'r lliwiau neu y rhythm pan maen nhw'n torri o un scene i'r llall. Mae'n ddoniol iawn. Neu dwi'n licio sut maen nhw'n deud y stori mewn... Oh shit, I should know this word. It's a layer. Hael. Is it hael? Hain. Fuck. Hain. Mewn tair. Hain. Mae'n y scene yn y dafar, scene yn y tŷ, ac hefyd pethau y scenau eraill, enghraifft yn y car, lle nathon nhw dorri fyny, because I think they just translate break up, dorri fyny, o gorffen y berthynas. Felly mae'n tipyn bach yn trippy hefyd. Dyna be dwi'n licio am y sioe. Wel, dyna ni. Dyna rhywbeth... something. I want to use more sophisticated words, but at the same time, I don't remember them very well. Because I could just say donio, which is like a basic word. Hello. Adloniatol. There we go. I was looking for entertaining. Adloniatol. Because adloniant is entertainment. Adloniatol. Dyma rhywbeth adloniatol. Mae'n profiad da iawn. Hello, Michelle. I've been meaning to ask you one thing. Because, let me introduce, right? Michelle here in chat is a good friend of mine, and she has very gracefully helped me out with my sign language receptive exam by making me some videos to practice reading fingerspelling on. So I was thinking, I haven't had the time to go through them yet because I was out today. So I was like, would you be okay if I did that here together with you, so you can like mark my answer or something. But if you don't want to be on camera, that's also fine. It's up to you. Meanwhile, I will go to my like actual study. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was my reaction. That is such an amazing thing and a beautiful thing that you could do. It's so much effort as well. Like, I mean, I make content not for a living, but like regularly. So that's something that's like normal for me to do. But like for someone to like actually pull out a camera and like make something, be on the camera, showing things, that's quite special. But yeah, do let me know if you would like me to do that or maybe not. Meanwhile, I would go to my textbook again while I have potentially have people to help me out here. Maybe not, because I'm not too comfortable with signing yet. Yeah, no problem at all. Just wanted to ask you while you're around, because I literally just had that idea. Meanwhile, I will go to my textbook study. One of the answers is a bit personal. Okay, that is interesting. See, I would not have known that because I haven't looked through them yet. So, oh, I'm so glad I found this way to make this resizing process easier. Because, I mean, it still took me like a good 10 seconds, but still, it was pretty quick, I think. Be enwau'r tri threiglad. Oh my god, imagine having to talk about grammar, Welsh grammar in Welsh. What are the names of the mutations? Treiglad meddal, treiglad llais, treiglad trinol. Dyna ni. I know this already. Ar y Sul, weithiau mae pobl yn defnyddio gyda Sul i ddangos eu bod yn siarad am bob dydd Sul yn gyffredinol. Enghraifft, ar dros y Sul, mae Sul hefyd yn gallu golygu penwythnos dros y Sul. Wait, what? You'll see why when you watch it later. Okay, I will. I'm looking forward to it. You can use Sunday to mean weekend? Really? That's so interesting. So, over Sunday means over the weekend. Fyddwch chi'n mynd I ffwrdd dros y Sul? Fyddwch chi'n bwrw'r Sul? Fyddwch chi'n bwrw'r Sul yn Rhywle? Fyddwch chi'n treulio penwythnos yn Rhywle? So hit the Sunday. Hit the sun. No, not the sun. Sun is high. Hit the Sunday to mean spend the weekend. That is so interesting. Sut da chi'n mynd I fwrw'r Sul? Oh yeah, by the way, I sort of missed. Back to Earth. Happy to be here with you again. Thank you so much for showing up, Mamat. We are our only moderator so far. Bwrw'r Sul. How do you intend to hit the Sunday, guys? I mean, today is Sunday. So how have you hit the Sunday? Sut da chi wedi bwrw'r Sul? Dwi wedi aros adre dros y Sul yn mwyn astudio. Is there a better word for like revise something? Adolygu ac ymbaratoi ar gyfer yr arhoriad sy'n cyrraedd ddillin, fori felly. Not a common expression. Oh, good to know. Okay, so I'm not going to overuse it then. Thank you. That's also a thing when you learn a language, right? Because you learn something, and then unless someone tells you, you will never know how common an expression is. I mean, also you could like see how people use it, but that takes a long time to figure out the frequency. So if someone tells me it's not common, then I'm like, okay, so I will try to not to overuse it or like not use it at all. But when someone uses it, I know what they're saying. Because when you're only learning, like everything could seem like the same frequency to you because all you know is the meaning. Arfore Gwener. And all bim mlynedd. I know that already. I know. See, I've learned lots of these like grammar rules just from observation. So, okay, rhwch. I'm still not happy with my pronunciation of. I got my current from Glossica, where they have like a pretty airy kind of she, but I feel like I'm also not achieving what I want with the sound. I know some people will do a trill every time, but to me that's overdoing it. Like rhowch y geiriau cywir yn y bychau hun. Dydd yn ei ar ddydd. Ar ddydd llun, on Mondays, because it's mine own, they collect, so every Monday, ar ddydd llun, maen nhw'n casglu sbwriel yn stryd. Oh my god, my nose is really stuffed today. I might not like stay too long today. Yn ein stryd ni, does dim casgliad sbwriel ddydd llun, achos ei bod i'n ŵl banc, achos dim ond unwaith y mae'r digwyddiad yma. Mae angen i ni gael cyfarfod beth am gwrdd yn fy swyddfa ddydd Mechel. Dwi fel arfer yn cael brecwast mewn caffi ar ddydd Sul. Welais ti'r gêm ddydd Sadwrn. Dydd Gwener yw fy hoff ddiwrnod i. Dwi'n mynd i ddosbarth bob wythnos ar ddydd Mawrth. Mae dydd Iau yn ddiwrnod prysur yn y salon trin gwallt. Salon trin gwallt. I'm totally didn't remember this phrase. Salon trin gwallt. The salon of treating hair. Dwi'n mynd i fynd i'r salon trin gwallt ddydd Gwener. Felly, wythnos nesa, bydd gen I wallt gwahanol. I need to teach you to roll your R's. I don't think you can. I've totally given up. Like, unless I have an actual speech therapist, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I don't need to do it. I have people. I don't know how many people have noticed. Like, people who know what languages I speak. I don't know if they have noticed that most of the languages that I speak are languages where rolling the R is not as important as other ones. Because I speak French and German, which they used to R, and then I learned Hebrew, which is there's the R as well. I learned Polish, which does have the R, but the thing is, all the soft R's have mutated to like a J. And then Welsh and Swedish are languages in which you could roll your R's, but also you could just do a R. Or like a pseudo-English R. Not train hair. Easy to think of train hair. What train? Train in what sense? Really? Train. Because train is like treating, right? Treating. Oh, wait. Train has so many meanings. To treat, to manage, to cultivate, to handle, to manipulate, wield, to dress, to tan. Oh my god. I had no idea. It's like kotti. Has like a billion different meanings. But I guess like some of these I can imagine like just do something with it with your hands, right? To handle something, to handle your hair, to manage your hair, trin gwallt. So the salon, I can't English. The salon, do we say salon in English? Or is that Swedish? Salon of handling hair. The H is accentuated in the north, much less so in south. Wait, does trin come from train? No way. Well, Wiktionary does not have an etymology for trin. So I don't know. But yeah, the H is... What do you mean accentuated? Because supposedly you have to say the RH differently from the R, right? That's the whole point, that the H is there and it has grammatical function, even though it's not that crucial. It's really interesting because in some languages it's pretty important because of how it can alter the meaning of certain words. Yeah, no, that's why, like, for example, in Spanish, one of the reasons I don't learn Spanish, like, everyone asks, Israel, why don't you speak Spanish? Everyone speaks Spanish. All the language learners speak Spanish. Why don't you speak Spanish? And partly it's because I don't enjoy it. Like, I haven't found a personal reason to learn it. That is part of the thing. But also, I actively avoid it because like the R is pretty essential. Hanfodol, I want to say hanfodol. I'm translating between languages now in Spanish because it has like phonemic function. So for those of you who don't speak linguistics, phonemic means like it has meaning determining function. Like, so the difference between the r and the r can change the meaning, like Michelle said. So the r is phonemic in Spanish. So that's part of the reason why I can never speak it. And then lots of Welsh people are like, oh my god, Israel, you should go to Patagonia and like talk to people there in Welsh, and that's really cool. But I can't speak Spanish, and most of the people there don't speak Welsh, so I need to learn Spanish first before I can go to Patagonia. Cyn I mi fynd I Patagonia, mae angen dysgu Sbaeneg yn rhugl fel Gwyl yn Bowen Rhys. Dwi newydd orffen gwylio ei sioe ar Ysbydorec lle aetho i Patagonia i siarad i'r bobl yn y Gymraeg ac hefyd yn Sbaeneg am y bywyd fan'na, am gadw'r diwylliant Cymreig yn fyw yn Patagonia. Ac so ni ddim yn gallu neud hynna heb ddysgu siarad Sbaeneg. You speak 4 other languages. Dyfed Bowen, seen a few of your videos. Well done on your learning of Welsh. Very watchable. Da iawn, diolch. Mae'n wyliadwy. Is there a word? Watchable. I mean, I can probably make a word like gwyliadwy. Gwyliadwy, watchable. Dwi'n ceisio gwneud y fideos yn adloniadol. Dwi'n newydd ddysgu'r gair yma. Adloniadol. And entertaining. Ond ie, mae'n dibynnu ar y thema. Bydd dwi eisiau addo bydd fideo nesa yn vlog eto. Dwi wedi bod yn rhoi rhagflas o'r fideo nesa am fisoedd, ond dwi wedi methu cyhoeddi'r fideo mewn pryd. Rhan o'r rheswm oedd fy mod i angen siarad efo ffrind fi, dwi angen cyfweld ffrind fi yn y Ffrangeg cyn gorffen y fideo, ond hefyd roedd gen i ormod i wneud yn y bywyd anyway. Felly, ie, fideo nesa fydd vlog, ac wedyn dwi'n meddwl ella un fideo am y Gymraeg eto, a wedyn un fideo am arholiad. Dyna'r cynllun. Yeah. Oh my god, switching languages. By the way, last week, so I was at the weekly language event, and then I met a person from Poland who wanted to practice German. So I'm like, okay, sure. So his German wasn't great, but it was okay. We could communicate. And then another Polish person that I knew came around, and she understands German because she speaks Yiddish, but she doesn't speak German. So it was a very interesting experience speaking in that group, because the person who is trying to practice German refuses to speak Polish to me. So one person keeps speaking German to me, the other person keeps speaking Polish to me, and I would respond to each person in the respective language, even though both of them understand both languages. So it was, I mean, as a conversation, it sort of worked, but it was very exciting, like, into my brain, just to switch between these two, because these two are my strongest languages, Polish and German. So it was a lot of fun to attempt that, but certainly it fucked with my brain a little bit, because I was constantly like, there were words that I couldn't like recall, and I had to translate or something. Anyway, that's how we do things around here. We switch languages. Currently it's mainly just Welsh, but we'll see. I mean, later on, when I like do less niche things, I like in my streams, I will also expect to like have people who speak all sorts of languages, and then I will like respond to each person in their language, which is fun. Fydd i ddim yn y gwaith ddi Gwener, achos ei bod i'n mynd at y deintydd. Yn hoffi mynd i'r fachnad ar ddydd Mercher. Darllen. Ooh, pedal cainc y Mabinogi. I think this is a chwedl, a legend, I think. I have a book related to this legend in my Amazon wish list. I just haven't read it yet. I haven't bought it yet. Seiliedig ar llawysgrif. So, based on manuscript. Hyd y lledrith. Magic. Ever since I learned this phrase last week, I've been using it a lot in my texting because I thought it was pretty funny. Like, it's one of those words that have to go together, right? It's like what's that phrase? Pomp and circumstance. Is that the right phrase? Yes. Yep. Pomp and circumstance. Like they always go together, and I like that. It's pretty cute. So I've been using hyd y lledrith a lot to mean magic. Diflaniad, disappearing, brenin, king, giant, disappear again, cyfeillgarwch, friend. Is it friendliness or friendship? Or both? Could be both. Pedal chwedl o'r oesoedd canol. Canol yw pedal cainc y Mabinogi. Mae cainc yn golygu cangen. Oh, cangen, like a tree branch. Cangen. Ac ystyr Mabinogi yw stori am blentyndod. Blentyndod. Oh. Cymeriad Pryderi sy'n cysylltu'r pedal chwedl. Why is it Pryderi again? Wait, hold on. Is Pryderi just everywhere in the chwedl, in the legends? I know Pryderi because I've seen trailers of Tales from the Mabinogion. Cymeriad Pryderi sy'n cysylltu'r pedal chwedl a'i gilydd nad yw yn amlwg iawn yn pob chwedl. Mae'r pedal cainc yn dyddio'r nôl ganrifoedd i tua 1050 i 1120. Would you say 1120 or 1120? I don't know how you'd say like old years like these. Does neb yn gwybod pwy oedd eu hawdur, ond cawson nhw eu trosglwyddo ar lafar am ganrifoedd cyn iddyn nhw gael eu hysgrifennu. Mae rhai cymeriadau'n seiliedig ar dduwiau Celtaidd, fel lleu, llaw, gyffes. What the fuck is this? Lwch yn Iwerddon a Lucas yn yr Alban. A Rhiannon. I know Rhiannon is a goddess, that's all I know. Duwies Celtaidd y Ceffylau. Actually, I have looked into like Celtic gods, just for the lols, and not for the lols, but like for fun. And it's very complex because they have like vastly different interpretations and like versions in the different Celtic nations, and then some of them have like equivalents in other cultures and some of them don't, and the stories could be vastly different even though they are the same character. I kind of like that, but it's also hard to understand well. Collegiality. I've never used the word collegiality in my life, but I vaguely know the meaning. 1100 ar hugain. Cant ar hugain? No. How can you have cant ar hugain? You have like un ar hugain. You can't have cant ar hugain, right? 1100 hugain. All the Welsh speakers in chat, I want to know like how often do you say like ugain? Because I know ugain would be relatively common, right? I know deugain starts to be weird, and like trigain, pedwar-ugain, like nobody uses them, I think, even though I like them. Meanwhile, for those who don't speak Welsh, there is, I think I talked about it in my Welsh fun facts video, but yeah, they have the base 20 system, and it's very fun if you can use it. But like nobody is like perfectly fluent in that system, because it's most people use the decimal system nowadays, except in specific circumstances. And also, if you ever wondered why the Danes and the French have the base 20 system, it's because of the Celts. They were there first, and then they were like, yay, 20, and then like, I don't know, 2011, 2012, 2013, and then the Vikings and the Franks arrived, and then they were like, oops, you speak our language now, but they kept the base 20 system. That's a story, allegedly. Gallwch chi weld y chwedlau yn llyfr gwyn Rhydderch. Llyfr gwyn Rhydderch. Llawysgrif o'r 14th ganrif. O'r 14th ganrif ar ddeg. Oh, the 14th century. O'r 14th ganrif ar ddeg sy'n cael ei chadw yn llyfrgell My nose is acting up. Yn llyfrgell genedlaethol Cymru, Aberystwyth. I want to mint. I want to mint. What the fuck? I want to mint. Oh my god. This is the ultimate Wenglish here. Like this, it's opposite Wenglish. It's not mixing English into Welsh. It's mixing Welsh into English. Take that, Wenglish lovers. This is Saesraig. Did I actually just fucking say I want to mint? This is amazing. I want to go to the library. I've heard so much about the library, especially when I went to the T Cerdd in Cardiff, which is when like manage all the arts funding things. They told us a lot about the stuff that's up there in Aberystwyth. But it's just so far. I don't know, like when I actually have the opportunity to go there. Would you just take a vacation there? Like, would you go to Aberystwyth for a few days and do nothing except go to the library? I don't know. I will find out how I can go there. You also count in base 15, which is something I love, because like people make jokes about how French does like 4 20s and then 10-9, but then you go to Welsh and you have 4 20s and then 4 on 15, because why not? Or 4 20 and then 2 9s, 4 20 2 9s. It's like actual math sums. Bod y chwedlau'n llawn hyd a lledrith, maen nhw'n aml yn digwydd mewn llefydd cyfarwydd i ni heddiw, fel Arberth yn Sir Benfro a Harlech yn Ngwynedd. I know Harlech, I've been there. I haven't. I don't think actually. I know I didn't actually say anything in Harlech in my video. In my video. Again. Saesraig or something. In my video, but I had shots of Harlech because I really love the view from the castle. It's amazing. I would recommend it. It is amazing. If you go on top of the Harlech castle and then look down, or like there is a part, I think I included that in the video, but there is a bit, if you find the right angle, you can see the coastline through like the empty windows, and that is just perfectly filmed. Very beautiful, very picturesque. How would you say picturesque in Welsh? Let me see. Picturesque. Lliwgar. Colourful. Arberth is Narberth. I don't know where that is either. Arberth is Narberth. Why would there be an N? Is it like the orange situation where it was originally Norwich and then they thought it's an orange and made it orange? It's like apron. Is it nice? Is it a nice place to visit? I honestly know so little about South Wales. I mean, to be fair, don't know much about North Wales either, but I did some research to prep my video, and then I went there and then filmed things and I talked about things. So I know some things about North Wales now. We have the Patagonian Welsh to thank for our simplified counting system. It is indeed. And you know what? I'm gonna spoil it. I have put together a quiz show about Welsh related things, and that may or may not be one of the answers. But don't tell the players. They probably won't see this. We're like an hour and a half into the stream. They won't see this. I mean, the Welsh speakers probably already know that, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. So now you know it. I'm giving away the answers, but yeah. Diolch byth. I absolutely adore how you've embraced us. You're genuinely fantastic. Have you done the 3 peaks yet? Oh, is that a common? But diolch hefyd am wylio am ymuno â ni. What are the 3 peaks? Is that like a? I assumed it's something hiking related, but I don't know what that is. It's a 3 Peaks Challenge is an event in which participants attempt to climb the highest mountains of England, Scotland, and Wales. I've been near Ben Nevis, that's all I can say. No, not a big hiker. I have come to like hiking a little bit, but I'm such a baby. I can do some basic hill walking, and that's it. No actual like serious hiking, and no 3 peaks for sure. I live in Narberth. Yeah, that makes sense actually. How Istanbul encodes What? What do you mean Stinpolis? What is that? Some obscure linguistic fact that I had no idea about. Istanbul. Let's see. Istanbul. Oh my god, really? It is from Byzantine Greek. Eistenpolin, to the city. To the city. Istanbul. Oh, that is cool. Oh, okay. So it's not the one that Wikipedia gave me, because I googled 3 peaks and I got the 3 peaks in England, Scotland, and Wales, but this is like 3 peaks in Wales, right? Either way, yeah, too challenging for me for sure.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Are you okay? Did you hear that? Anyway, that sounds like a fun idea, even though I don't know much.
Why do you ask?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm scared now. They're listening in. It's just Google. Okay. She's cat.
I didn't get that.
Oh
Why
my.
did you ask if I'm okay?
Stop listening. Okay, good. Oh, you mean the fun idea? Fun idea is the quiz. Yeah, actually, I came up with a quiz like a while back, but I just didn't have a chance to do it. I had an idea to get together some friends, from mainly like friends from Hong Kong, because I mean, I have a bunch of because it's a little bit like language geeky, so I can't just have normal people doing it. So I need to look for like friends who are interested in languages in general, and most of my friends in the UK who are interested in languages are from Hong Kong. So I was going to get them together to do that as a video, but it's too much logistics. So instead, I'm just going to take the opportunity where we go to the Polyglot Gathering together, and we're going to do that. And it's annoying because there are lots of... I would love to talk to people about the quiz, the excitement of preparing the quiz. I love to tell them about things in the quiz, but the thing is, they are participating in it, so I can't tell them anything. So don't tell them to go to this timestamp and listen to the answer. I have like 40 different questions. I'm so excited about it, for real. Like, I've spent a lot of time coming up with things and also sorting them by difficulty. And some of them are kind of random as well. Like, even if you speak Welsh, you won't know the answers, which is kind of the fun of it. Like, you get to do some guessing. Hiking in Jeski Rai is the best. I honestly, if someone wants to take me hiking somewhere, I'm open to it. I'm open to it. I just can't plan anything myself because I'm so incredibly inexperienced. It's like, so I think someone wanted me to take part in that S4C S4C show where you plan hikes for each other, and I'm like, that is the most challenging thing I could ever do on television. So I would have to sit out of that. Anyway, so let's continue looking at this. Bod y chwedlau. Okay, I saw this already. A gainc. Oh, so it is feminine. A gainc gynta. Pwll pendefig dyfed. Pwll. This might be good preparation for that the Welsh Legends game that is coming out. I'm doing so much free I can't English. Advertising for the game. Oh my god. Mainly because I'm so excited for it. Pendefig. What is pendefig? Should I know what pendefig is? Oh, okay. Arglwydd. Oh, I missed that one. I missed a chat message. Epona is Link's horse. Oh, is it Link from the Zelda? Is that what it is? Did they steal from Celtic Legends again? Why does like every fantasy thing steal from the Celtic Legends? Like, for real. I'd also love to do a video about that, but I need to do lots of research. Anyway, mae tywysog pwll yn ymweld ag anwfn. Anwfn. Not deep, is that what the name means? Anwfn, because dwfn is deep, right? Sef byd arall o dan y ddaear. It is an underworld. Why is it called not deep? It should be called deep. Rydyn ni'n cael hanes priotas pwll a Rhiannon a diflaniad rhyfedd ei mab Pryderi. I feel like I might have read about this story. Yr ail ganc, Branwen ferch llyr. Llyr. Mae Branwen yn priodi matholwch. Why do all of them involve weddings? Why is everyone getting married? Brenin Iwerddon. Dydy ei hanner brawd hi, Efnisien, ddim yn hapus am hyn a gaiff pethau o ddrwg I waith. All hyd yn oed bendigeidfran y cawr ddim datrys a sefyllfa. Dyma stori fwy a crefftus a thrasig. That's tragic, right? What's crefftus? I know creft, but I don't know what creftus. Is it crafty? I actually don't know what crafty means either, to be fair. Crafty, in this context. Skilled? A skilled story? What? What's a skilled story? A drytedd. Gainc. Manawydan fab llyr. Mae hyd ar ddyfed a phopeth wedi diflannu yn y niwr. Rhaid I manawydan achub Rhiannon a Pryderi. I wonder if they would mutate these words, because I know in like old-fashioned Welsh you would mutate people's names. So, but like these are legends, so there is a chance that they used to be mutated, right? Because of like of how they are like old stories. Cyfeillgarwch yw thema'r chwedl hon. Oh, that's it. There's 4 branches, but here are just 3 branches. Where's the 4th one? Oh, sorry, that's the 4th one. Math, fab, mathonwy. What are your thoughts on J.R.R. Tolkien? Elvish came from Cymraeg and ancient Welsh came from Finnish. I think I mentioned this on the Speaking Tongues podcast when they interviewed me. I think Tolkien might be like the original. I don't want to say like appropriation, because like he was very respectful and really loved the culture, but like he was the first one who like made the idea mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Lord of the Rings and everything was very heavily based on like Celtic things. I mean, Elvish came from Welsh, at least one of the Elvishes. What's that? Cinderin, right? And then that became really popular. So honestly, I don't know much about the actual history of like this, but my hypothesis is because of Tolkien, it became mainstream to treat Welsh as this like very old sounding thing. I mean, obviously there's other reasons as well, because like Welsh speakers would love to project the idea that they have an ancient language, which, I mean, I'm an amateur linguist, so I would say it's no more ancient than any other European language, or Indo-European language, but it has a long written history. That's what it means actually. But anyway, so they would like to project that image, and then also my other hypothesis is that it sounds old because there's lots of th and the sounds. That is my guess. But anyway, the result is like so many newer creators in like fantasy, whenever they want to create something that's like fantasy like or like ancient sounding, they just go straight to Welsh everything. What was it? Was that RuneScape that had like just literally everything in Welsh, and that's the names. Let me check. Yeah, it's RuneScape. That I only realized that because I never played RuneScape, and then, oops, sorry, that was an accident. And then there was one time I learnt the word tarddiad, which means origin. It is a feminine noun, and then I googled the word tarddiad, and then I ended up on the RuneScape wiki. I can actually just show you. This is probably another distraction. Oh, digression. That's the word, digression. But let me try to show you. I'm too lazy to to change the size anyway, because I'm going to change back to the PDF anyway. But yeah, I ended up on this page. So, and then I kept looking, because this is the home world of the elves. So basically, RuneScape were creating like an elf species, and they were like, what should we name the world of the elves? So they just straight up just took the Welsh word for origin and made it the name. And then when I scrolled down further, and looked at all these names, literally they're all just like normal ass Welsh words. Like Ceidwad, conservative, hanesydd, or like a protector, I suppose. Like conservative, it kind of means protector, right? Historian, nightmare, don't know what this means. Oh, cywir means correct, or true. Don't know what this means. Hunters. These are just normal Welsh names. Eluned, I mean, that's the name of the First Minister right now. Coeden is a tree. Lots of like another just normal Welsh name. Cadarn means like firm or something, right? What else? Have another Welsh name. Star. Oh, this is English. But yeah. And it's just so funny. Like if you know the language, it's just literally naming things normal words. Like here is a world. Here is a planet, and the name is Earth. I mean, that's what our planet's named, but anyway. Then the planet is named World or something. And then, or imagine if like the Hogwarts houses were just named the Brave, the Wise. It just sounds so silly. But because it's Welsh and because nobody speaks Welsh anyway, they just decided to use that as the actual names. Some English say it sounds exactly like Klingon. No, nothing like that. That's impossible. Klingon it's impossible to sound like Klingon. Unless it's Klingon. Okay, let's read this. Darwinus like this is not magician, like witch, I guess. Curse, weapons, earth, get rid of. Is this like excuse or is it pretend? I don't know this word. Cavern. What is cavern? Chat, what's cavern? Tor, roof, buch. Do I know buch? Am I thinking in German? I don't know buch. And now I'm thinking Polish. In Polish, that means like wybuch, it's explode. A buck, like the animal buck. That's a nice take, to be honest. I agree, although I wouldn't say it was just Welsh. I'd say it's a lot Scandinavian too. The RuneScape thing has just blown my mind. Have you heard of Castle in the Sky? No. What, Castle in the Sky? Is that a game? Yeah, because I'm thinking that as well. The Ghibli. No, or I'm thinking Les Miserables. Da, 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 da. That's also Castle in the Sky. That is fake French. But yeah, I think Scandinavian. I think Scandinavian are less like fantasy coded and more like just war, like ancient warrior coded because of Vikings, right? But when you think Vikings, you think, oh, let's go on boats and take over the world. Very cool. Let's go and see. And then when you think Celts, you think like fairies and forests. So those are the different stereotypes. So I think accordingly, or maybe it's the other way around, not the causal effect, maybe opposite. But either way, like they are associated with different things. Dodahidi are fyrf. Oh yeah, I learned this last week. Because it means on the form of. Because in English you say in the form of, but in Welsh you say on the form of. Cosp, punish. And I recently learned that in BSL, punish is the same as buy. Punish you. Carrick. Math fab Mathonwi ydy teitl y bedwaredd gainc, ond mae stori am ei fab ar ddewines arian rhod yn bennaf. Mainly yn bennaf. Mae arian rhod ydy rhoi melltith ar ei fab. Is the name just giving money? Is that the name? Because that sounds like the money giver or the silver giver. Melltith ar ei mab. Chaiff o ddim enw arfau na graig sy'n un o ferched y ddeiar. Ond mae Gwydion ei brawd yn llwyddo i dorri'r ddwy felltith gynta. Caiff y mab ei alw'n lleu llaw gyffes ac mae'n derbyn arfau. Yna, trwy hyd y lledd... I realise when you have a runny nose, the ll sort of like trips you up. Hyd y lledrith, mae math y Gwydion yn creu graig o flodau i lleu ac yn ei galw hi'n blodeuwedd. I like that it's using the future tense as present tense because that's again old school Welsh. Ond mae blodeuwedd yn dechrau teimlo'n unig achos bod lle yn treulio llawer amser i ffwrdd. Un diwrnod mae hi'n cyfarfod gronw Pepper. Mae'r ddau yn syrthio mewn cariad ac yn cynllunio i gael gwared ar lle. Aww, don't get rid of the poor lle. Mae blodeuwedd yn esgus ei bod hi'n poeni am lle, so it's pretend. Ac yn holi sut gallai rhywun ei ladd. Sut gallai rhywun ei ladd. Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on. This is giving like Bible story, biblical story. What's Samson, right? The one that's the hair guy, Samson. How would you be able to kill? How would someone be able to kill you? Mae'n esbonio bod hynny'n broses gymhleth iawn. Yn gyntaf, mae'n rhaid iddo fo ymolchi mewn cafn a tho. Chat, have you... No, nobody has told me what is cavern. I need to Google it. Cavern. Not Kevin, cavern. Cavern. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is that a trough? Trough, right? In English. Trough. It's trough. That's trough. Okay. Mewn cavern, a tho, a trough with a ceiling, a roof. Arno, cavern, a tho arno, ar lan afon. ac yna sefyll ag un droed ar ymyl y cafn, a'r llall ar gefn bwch. What's bwch again? A book. A book, yeah, the animal. What? So by the river, you have a trough with a ceiling, with a roof, and then you stand there with one foot on the side of the trough and the other one on the back of a book. Wedyn, gall rhywun ei ladd a gwaywffon. And then you use a spear. Yes, we finally found a use for this word. The word that I never thought I would ever use. Gwaywffon. Ond nid y gwaywffon gyffredin. Mae'n rhaid treulio blwyddyn yn gwneud y gwaywffon. A hynny adeg gwasanaeth y Sul yn unig. Adeg gwasanaeth y Sul yn unig. What is adeg gwasanaeth y Sul? Sunday service time? Oh, like religious service. Is that what it is? Gwasanaeth Sul. Mae Blodeuwedd yn dweud hyn wrth Gronw, a'r ddau yn paratoi ladd lle. Ar ôl blwyddyn, mae'r waywffon yn barod, a Blodeuwedd yn perswadio lle i ymolchi mewn cafn ac yn y blaen, i ddangos sut medrau rhywun ei ladd. Ydy o'n dwp. Ydy o'n dwp. Pam safo wneud hynna? Pam safo wneud hynna? Pam bod o wedi deud wrthi hi, ac wedyn, pan mae hi'n gofyn iddo fo wneud yr union un peth sy'n gallu ei ladd, pam basai fo wneud y peth. Of course, mae Gronw yn barod ac yn taflu'r waywffon at lle. Ond, I'm going to shout this. Ond, dydy lle ddim yn marw. Mae'n troi yn eryr ac yn hedfan i ffwrdd. Oh, very cool. I'd love to turn into an eagle and become like, I don't know, eryri or something. Wedi hynny, mae Blodeuwedd a Gronw yn priodi. Everyone gets married in these stories. Ond mae Gwydion yn dod o hyd i lle ar ffydd eryr. Is it eryr or eryr? Eryr. Yep, eryr. During Sunday service, yeah. They weren't Christian, were they? I assume it was like some pagan Celtic service. It was anime about Cymru. No way, really? Oh. Wait, so are you actually talking about the Ghibli one, or is it a different thing with the same name? Ac yn ei droi nôl yn ddyn, ond mewn sâl iawn. Oh no! The feel when you get killed and turn into an eagle, and then you get turned back into a man, and then you feel sick. That's so relatable. We've all been through that. I ddial, mae Gwydion yn chwilio am Blodeuwedd ac yn dod o hyd iddi wrth lun y morynion, ond yn hytrach na'i lladd, mae'n rhoi cosp waith i fi. Cosp waith. Worse punishment. So that's feminine as well. Sef ei throi hi'n dillian. No, what? Wait, hold on. So when Lle got killed, he was turned into an eagle, and that saved his life. But to punish the girl who tried to kill him, she was turned into an owl, and that is a punishment worse than death. Duo, what have you got to say about this? Duo, say something. Yeah, are you in a punishment worse than death? Is that what it is? It's different. Yeah, I'm thinking like, because according to the rules that I know, actually I learned that like after I started making content about Welsh on YouTube. So it's supposed to be eryri, right? Eryri, but eryr. I can't. Oh, you can talk about llyn. Oh, yeah. Because llyn is short. It's, yeah, I think I found out that like 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's so weird. So llyn, as in a lake, is a short vowel, so it's llyn. Whereas Hold on. What about picture? Picture, is it also short? I think it's short, right? No. Okay, picture is syn, it's long. Syn, and then syn as in Pensyn, the area in the northwest is a long one because it has the Torbach. So syn can be Pensyn, or it can be picture, can be modern day, whereas the lake is a syn. Is that correct? Dyna'n gywir. Dyna gywir? Please, cadarnhewch. Cadarnhewch. Dwi wedi treulio lot o amser I ffeindio allan y ffeithiau yma. You might have to rewatch to see that. I will look into that at some point. We should do that together, Michelle. We should watch it. Cosp Gronw ydy sefyll y lan afon Cynfal. Are those real places? Like Afon Cynfal and Syn y Morynion. I dyna lefydd go iawn yn Nghymru neu lefydd just yn y chwedlau. Achos mae'r llyfr yn deud bod llefydd cywir, llefydd go iawn yn ymddangos yn y storïau, ond ddim o reidrwydd pob lle, dwi'n meddwl. O reidrwydd. A chael ei ladd gan waywffon lleu. Hyd heddiw mae carreg a thwll ynddi a lan afon Cynfal. Okay, so that's a real place. Sy'n cael ei galw'n Llech Ronw. Chwedl Oni. Wait. Let me Google. Afon Cynfal. Cynfal. No, this is real. Where is it? Near Festiniog. Really? Near Festiniog? In Gwynedd, yng Ngwynedd. Afon Cynfal. Llech Ronw. Dwi'n mynd I googlo Llech Ronw. Lle mae Llech Ronw? Of course it's a Llech because it's near Festiniog. That's all they made. That's where they made this late. I can't English. That's where they make this late. Is a hold. Where is it? Is it on Google Maps? Oh, it's literally just in the middle of nowhere. Oh wait, I've been really. Hold on. Never knew Cynfal existed. Yeah, we need to look into this together, chat. Let's do this. This is important. Dyna bwysig. Bwysig iawn. Dyn ni angen ffeintio allan a di y llefydd yn y chwedlau yn bodoli mewn bywyd go iawn. Hold on, what I can do is to, there we go. Let's look at this map. Edrychwch ar y map yma. See, Afon Prysor. Dwyrid. No, that's not Cynfal. When I googled Llech Ronw, it says it's here, but this is just a nature reserve. But the point is, I've been here. I have been, or not in Maen Twrog. Actually, no, I've passed by Maen Twrog. I was like, I remember very well because this is geek me speaking. When I'm on the road trip, I kept how am I thinking in Welsh? Drwy'r amser yn sbio ar y map achos o'n I eisiau gwybod lle oedden ni yn y map. Felly ac hefyd o'n I eisiau ysgrifennu popeth yn y loc. Dwi wedi sôn am y loc. Felly o'n i'n gwybod lle oedden ni'n stopio ar y ffordd. We left Blaenau Ffestiniog, went down Tan y Grisiau. Are there waterfalls here? What the hell? Anyway, we would not have hiked there. So we went past Tan y Bwlch, because I remember the name Tan y Bwlch. And then we went past Maen Twrog. We might have even stopped there somewhere. I we definitely did stop here. This exact spot. We parked here and then we played with the ducks. The ducks. I can't choose my accent. So that's a part in my video if you haven't seen it. That's where I had the Pokemon music that some people really loved. Anyway. So yeah, no idea. Where is this? Is Avon Prysor. Can I go back to them? Where is Llech Ronu? Because I mean, see, it exists. The Llech exists, but where is it? Lle mae Llech Ronu? Oh my god, landmarks of the Mabinogion. I mean, I should do a road trip doing these. That would be cool. But honestly, can I just go to Google Maps and then put in Llech Ronu? Can I do this? That brings me to the same spot. Okay. I don't know how I can find it, chat. You need to give me a hand if you know whether it exists. A tributary. Wait, no. So it does exist. It is Avon Bryn Saith. Let's see, Avon Bryn Saith. Does it say on the map? Where is Avon Bryn Saith? No. What the? Am I being gaslighted? What is happening here? It's said on the right side of the page. What? Avon Cynfal. Because like I put these names on Google Maps and none of them show up. Avon Bryn Saith, Avon Cynfal. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's the same as Dwyrid. It's the same river. I press on Avon Cynfal and it just goes to Avon Dwyrid. So I guess it is solved. Where's the Avon? Lle mae'r Avon. Okay, this is the Avon. I can't just search along the Avon, but I guess now we know it exists. Oh, where does this train station go to? Let's see. Oh, is it on the train line to Birmingham? I had no idea. Llandequin. Anyway, I got distracted by trains again. Typical me. What would you like to see? We have castles, greenery, hills, waterfalls. If you come to the south, I could take you to all of them in 20 minutes. In a 20-minute walk to all of those things. That is very time efficient. That's what I can say. I mean, I would love to. Actually, you know what? I'd love to do that. Let's do that. Just notice a little white border here. That's bothering me. Anyway, slow down. Farmstead of Bryn Saith. I'll look into that later, but I need to like do some. Without looking back at the text. Oops. Okay. It's just translation. I think last time I had a whole rant on translation in language learning, but anyway, let's do that. A bedwaredd ganrif ar ddeg. Right? A bedwaredd ganrif ar ddeg. Llyfrgell Genedlaethol Cymru. Aeth pethau o ddrwg I wael, dwi'n meddwl. Datrys y sefyllfa. Hyd heddiw. I'm not sure about this one, but I do know hyd heddiw. Yep, hyd heddiw. I was looking for aeth pethau o ddrwg I waith. Da iawn. O aeth pethau o ddrwg Ddrwg I wael. Waith, not wael, waith. Waith, right? Waith. Waith, yeah, waith, worse. Edrychwch ar y geiriau isod. Allwch chi feddwl am dri gair sy'n gysylltiedig â nhw. Sŵn, swnllyd. Oh, that's fun. Like, looking for words like that are related to this, to a single root. Let's do that together. Da ni gallu neud hynna efo'n gilydd. Mae rhai geiriau i'ch helpu yn y darn darllen. Plentyn. Plentyn. Let's see who can do it faster, chat. I mean, I have a head start because I mean, you're delayed, but let's do it together. So, plentyn dod. Plentynaidd. So, plentyn dod is childhood. Plentynaidd is childish. Plant, that's the plural. Plentyn... that's all I've got. Have you got more, chat? Plentyn... I'll think about others. Cyfaill, friend. Cyfeillion, friends. Cyfeillgar, friendly. Cyfeillgarwch, collegiality. I have no idea. Creftis. Creftai. I don't know anymore. Priodi. Priodas. Priotferch. That's the bride. Priod. I mean, that's they're related, right? Priod is appropriate. Priod inappropriate. Priodi is just get married. What's marriage? Do I know what marriage is? Is it also priotas? It's also priotas. Anything else? Priod. Okay. I'll cheat and look at some words in the dictionary. Priodatwy. Marriable? Marriageable. Is that a word? Marriageable. Priodas vab. Priodas verch. Okay. Priodasol. Marital. Okay, fine. Let's look at plentyn. Plentyn dod, plentynaidd. Yeah, that's the ones I got. That's all. Creft. Creftis. Creftwife. Creftwr. What's a crafter? Craftsman. Anyway, that was fun. Rhowch a llythrennau cos. Oh, I didn't realise you could do that. Cos just means like missing. Cos. A llythrennau cos. Yn y geiriau hyn. Gan dreiglos oes angen. Mae'r trefnolion yn y chwith ar rhifau yn y dde. What's trefnolion ar y chwith ar rhifau ar y dde? What does that mean? What's trefnolion? Trefnolion. What? Oh, I get it. Okay. A ferch gynta. Oh, okay. A bachgen cynta. A drydedd. A drydedd ferch. Yr ail fachgen. A bedwaredd ferch. A trydydd fachgen. Yr ail ferch. A pedwerydd fachgen. A tair merch. A ddau fachgen. A tri bachgen. A ddwy ferch. A pedwar bachgen. A pum merch. What's this? What is Ed? No, chwech. A pedair merch. A pum bachgen. My understanding is this would used to like mutate as well, like a pimachgen, but I think it's changed since then. Because in Irish, that's what they still do. But in Welsh, I think you only do it for years. Pum mlynedd. Siaradwch, oes diddordeb gennych chi mewn chwedlau? Oes, achos mae chwedlau'n stori sydd wedi cael ei dweud ers canrifoedd, ers amser maith. Felly, or how would you say like they are told orally, or like from o berson I berson. Felly mae nhw wedi cael ei newid a fesul dipyn. I can't believe I remember that phrase bit by bit. Fesul dipyn. Ac wedi cael ei gwella I ddod yn fwy diddorol. Felly, fel y gerddoriaeth glasurol, dim ond y rhai gorau sy'n cael ei pasio. Yn dweud pasio? Cael ei pasio hyd heddiw. Cael ei trosglwyddo? No. They are passed on, they just pasio. Just want to say how proud I am of you. Well, thank you, but thanks for being proud. I mean, I try my best. Dwi'n trio fy ngorau. Dyna pam mae'n stori mor dda. Ac hefyd, mae chwedlau yn deud wrthon ni lot am y diwylliant, am agweddau y diwylliant tuag at y byd, tuag at newidiadau drwy'r hanes. Enghraifft, sut oedd pobl yn byw yn y dyddiau hyn, neu be oedd yn bwysig i'r bobl. Ydy priodas yn bwysig, oedd priodas yn bwysig, neu oedd cariad yn bwysig, neu oedd parch ac yn y blaen. Felly, da ni gallu dysgu lot am y diwylliant drwy chwedlau. Y diwylliant traddodiadol. I never remember if it's traddodiadol or tradoddiadol. I think it's traddodiadol. Yep, traddodiadol. Da chi'n mwynhau llyfrau a ffilmau sydd wedi hysbrydoli gan chwedlau? Hello, Links. Welcome. Hey, we're just talking about the Lord of the Rings. What's Lord of the Rings in Welsh? Fuck. Arglwydd. I should know this. Arglwydd. Is it this? Modrwyau. Are there Welsh translations of Lord of the Rings in Welsh? Hyd yn hyn, hynny, ni chyhoeddwyd cyfieithiad Cymraeg. There is no Welsh translation of Lord of the Rings. That's really ironic, considering how much it was inspired by Welsh. There is Hobbit. I have the copy of The Hobbit on my shelf, but not Lord of the Rings somehow. Da iawn, dwi'n nad y cwrs, okay. Dwi'n neud nad y cwrs mynediad. It's exciting. It's a great adventure. Trust me, it's a really fun adventure to be on. Like I've had so many great experiences through learning Welsh, even though I don't even live there. But I mean, partly because I've made content about it. But that's part of the course. But it is a wonderful language to explore. Especially, I mean, also depends on like what you focus on, right? If you only focus on the way people speak, it is very interesting, but also it's not the whole picture. So if you eventually delve into like literature and different forms of the language, like formal, informal, literary, etc., it is such a wonderful world. Like, but of course not now, like you're starting out, but there's a lot there to explore. And it's also very beautiful because of the way that the language is constructed. This is me speaking as a language nerd. People might not see that linguistic beauty if they're not language nerds, but I am who I am. Wel, dwi'n mwynhau llyfrau. Ddim lot. Mae'n dibynnu ar y ffilm, achos mae sawl ffilm yn gallu bod yn ddiflas. Weithiau mae angen nabod y chwedlau yn barod mwynhau y ffilmiau yn llawn. Felly... Ac hefyd, mae'n well gen i chwedlau o ledydd go iawn na ffantasi sydd wedi cael ei dychmygu achos, wel, y rhesymau dwi wedi sôn, mae chwedlau yn... Oh, what's... Reflect. Reflect. No, forgot. That's at. Reflect. Adlewyrchu. Mae chwedlau yn adlewyrchu lot am y hanes am y diwylliant. Ond dydy storiau sydd wedi eu hysbrydoli gan chwedlau ddim yn gwneud yr un peth. Neu ydyn well gennych chi ffilmiau llyfrau yn bobl a digwyddiadau cyfoes? Oh! It's interesting because, like, very often in, like, Western media, you see this dichotomy of contemporary settings and then, like, fantasy. And then, whereas, like, back in Hong Kong, it's mainly contemporary versus, like, historical dramas, like, set in a certain dynasty in history. I mean, the story is a little bit like, there's a bit of exaggeration, and it's fiction, it's exaggerated, yes, but it is set in a real dynasty. Whereas I feel like in British culture anyway, I mean, obviously there is like media based on history, but I don't see that much of it compared to Hong Kong, because it's all the rage in Hong Kong. You have like lots of different dynasties as well. I would say hefyd. I mean, is that the case? Oh, Monaco's just arrived. Perfect situation. Perfect opportunity. Do you agree? Do you agree, Monaco? I feel like historical dramas are less, relatively speaking, less popular in the West as it is in Hong Kong. And whereas here you have more fantasy, which we don't really do. I guess like in our culture, we combine the fantasy with the history, because you have like crazy kung fu superpowers sometimes. So that's part of it, but we don't really... I can think of some fantasy dramas, like fantasy historical dramas in Hong Kong, but not as many as I've seen. I don't know. I think I've noticed that. Anyway, mind blown for the second time. Thought it has been translated. I know, isn't it? As I said, The Hobbit has been translated, and that is how I discovered. I think really recently it was published by Llyfrau Melyn Bapur, like an indie publisher, and that's how I discovered that they also publish a lot of classics, either in Welsh or translated into Welsh. So I bought a couple of them. It's really cool. I haven't read them yet. Who would read the Welsh? I don't know who would, but like Welsh readers, I guess. Nid yn well gennych chi. Do I prefer like fantasy or contemporary things? That's a good question. Mae'n well gen I ffilmiau a llyfrau am bobl a digwyddiadau cyfoes, dwi'n meddwl. Achos, well, and how would you say like partly? Do you say yn rhannol or like? Is there a different phrase to say mewn rhan? Do you say mewn rhan or yn rhannol? Mewn rhan. Mewn rhan. Dwi'n gwylio lot o ffilmiau a darllen llyfrau mwyn ymarfer ieithoedd. Achos dysgwr ieithoedd dwi. Felly fel arfer dwi'n dewis ffilmiau a llyfrau sy'n adlewyrchu y ffordd y mae'r iaith yn cael ei defnyddio mewn bywyd go iawn yn y dyddiau hyn mewn digwyddiadau cyfoes. Achos dwi wedi trio ymarfer ieithoedd fel Saesneg drwy ddarllen llyfrau fel Harry Potter ac dydy hynna ddim yn syniad gorau achos dydy'r bobl yn y storïau hyn ddim yn siarad fel pobl go iawn neu maen nhw'n defnyddio geiriau a chysyniadau sydd ddim yn berthyn i berthyn yn perthyn is a verb yn perthyn i fy mywyd fy hun felly dwi'n trio gwylio pethau sy'n defnyddio geiriau sy'n ddefnyddiol i mi fel dysgwr. Too difficult to answer. I haven't watched anything beyond YouTube. That's so true. Me too. Yeah, I try to watch other things, but it's just YouTube feels like less of a commitment, even if I am spending more time watching YouTube. Personally, I love historical fantasy dramas, but mostly C dramas and K dramas, but they don't seem to be that popular with most. It's growing. It's a thing. It's a subculture. I say it's a bit like anime, right? It's a subculture. Costume drama is expensive to make. British TV is struggling since Netflix. Oh no, that's why you should pay your TV licenses. Oh, that's a whole topic. Very hard read, even in English. If you can read that in Saes, you can read lotter. I'm gonna call it lotter. Rwan. Lotter. Lottrai. Betham gemau fel Dungeons and Dragons ac Algreu Brwydrau. Yeah, I don't think I enjoy things like this. It's not my vibe. Like leaning too much into fantasy. It's not my vibe. I think it's just Gwylio. Oh wait, hey, Bryn Saith. GBCB. There you are. You're just talking about it. It's perfect timing. Well, I forgot to log in advance again. Mewn gofnodi, parhau gyda Google, uwch dau, uwch dau, chwedlau Cymru geirfa, pari geirfa. Gwylio gwrando. Let's do this. No, I'm going to read first so that I know what I'm going to listen about. Medden nhw, gwaioffon, dial. Byddwch chi'n gwylio Sean Thomas Owen yn adrodd rhan o bedwaredd Gainc y Mabinogi sy'n sôn am lle llaw gyffes blodeuwedd a gronw pepper. Okay, so kind of the same story. Cybhewch a brawddegau hun. Mae pobl yn credu bod stori o'r wedi digwydd ymryn saith. Yn 1934 cafodd arbennig ei darganfod ar waelod Afon Cynfal. I know that. Roedd y graig yn arbennig achos bod doedd lle ddim yn hapus achos rhedodd lle ar ôl taflodd gwaioffon. Taflodd gwaioffon at lle. Cafodd lle droi'n eryr. I know this from the reading. This feels like cheating. Ar ddiwedd y stori, daeth hi'n amser i lle something. Ron nhw'n ar lannau'r something. Taflodd lle. Oh, the trough. The cafn. Aeth y gwaioffon trwy'r. Aeth y gwaioffon yn syth trwy. Llech ronw yw enw ar y garreg nawr. Enw'r fferm yw Bryn Saith achos. Okay, that's easy. I'm gonna switch to mein Hausach. Wait, what? Mein Hausach I disgusting. What's disgusting? What am I missing? Is Lord of the Rings disgusting? What are you talking about? Let's watch this together. Chat. Can I? Yeah, it's fine.
Yn 1934 medden nhw, cafodd craig arbennig I darganfod, jyst lawr fyna, yng ngwely afon Cynfal. A dyma hi. Maen nhw wedi chodi hi I dir sych erbyn hyn. Ond y peth unigryw amdani, yw bod 'na
I missed it. I got distracted.
yng ngwely afon Cynfal. A dyma hi. Maen nhw wedi chodi hi I dir sych erbyn hyn. Ond y peth unigryw amdani, yw bod 'na dwll berffeth yn ei chanol. Ond os ydych chi'n credu'r hyn straeon, nag y trwy ddamwain mae wedi dod I edrych fel hyn chwaith. Yn ôl chwedl y Mabinogi, rhedodd blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes bant efo boi bach arall, Gronw Pebr. Doedd Llei ddim rhy hapus, felly ath ei ar ei holyn nhw. Taflodd Gronw Waywffon ato fe, ond nath Llei droi fewn I eryr a hedfan I ffwrdd. Ac ar ddiwedd y stori wrth gwrs, dath hi'n amser I Llei ddial. Ar lanau'r afon o'n nhw unwaith to. Ond y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn Gwaywffon.
Loving the music, by the way. That's so dramatic.
Taflodd hi ar draws yr afon, yn as drwy garreg oedd yn sefyll o flaen Gronw, sy'n esbonio'r twll, fel ath yn syth trwy galon Gronw. Yn y stori, ty beth. Mae lle Gronw ar fferm Bryn Saith, sydd yn ôl y sôn wedi ei enwi oherwydd mae o fan hyn y taflodd Llei y Waywffon, yr holl ffordd I lawr.
Waywffon.
Fi'n cael heledd y Gwaywffyn ragor, ond o'n i'n benc campwr blwyddyn 7 yn 1998, felly dwi am gael go.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Nid llun agos. Nonsens yw'r cyfan.
Okay, now I'm gonna try and fill in the blanks. Probably need to do that.
Yn 1934 medden nhw, cafodd craig arbennig I darganfod, jyst lawr fyna, yng ngwely afon Cynfal.
Cafodd Carrig, I think Carrig.
Cafodd craig arbennig I darganfod.
Craig arbennig I darganfod.
Jyst lawr fyna, yng ngwely afon Cynfal.
Yn waelod wely afon Cynfal.
A dyma hi. Maen nhw wedi chodi hi I dir sych erbyn hyn. Ond y peth unigryw amdani, yw bod 'na dwll berffeth yn ei chanol.
Dwll, mae'n dwll perfedd yn ei chanol, right? Roedd y graig yn arbennig achos bod yna dwll perfedd, berfedd?
Sych erbyn hyn. Ond y peth unigryw amdani, yw bod 'na dwll berffeth yn ei chanol.
Is it berfedd yn ei chanol?
Ond os ydych chi'n credu'r hyn straeon, nag y trwy ddamwain mae wedi dod I edrych fel hyn chwaith. Yn ôl chwedl y Mabinogi, rhedodd blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes.
A Lleullaw Gyffes.
Bant efo boi bach arall, Gronw Pebr.
Gronw Pebr.
Doedd Llei ddim rhy hapus, felly ath ei ar ei holyn nhw.
Oh, doedd Llei ddim yn hapus achos...
Arall, Gronw Pebr. Blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes.
Again.
Cariad Lleullaw. Yn ôl chwedl y Mabinogi, rhedodd blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw.
Credodd blodeuwydd.
Rhedodd blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes. Bant efo...
Cariad Lleullaw Gyffes. Bariad.
Boi bach arall, Gronw Pebr. Doedd Llei...
I can't get the key word, the verb at the front. That's kind of the key word.
Damwain wedi dod I edrych fel hyn chwaith. Yn ôl chwedl y Mabinogi, rhedodd
Credodd. She believed?
blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes.
Credodd blodeuwydd cariad.
Bant efo boi bach arall.
Oh, rhedodd. It's a rhedodd. Okay, get it. I got it now. Okay. So, she was the Lleullaw cariad Lleullaw Cyfedd oedd hi. Rhedodd. Rhedodd. I can't do the southern accent. Credodd blodeuwydd cariad Lleullaw Gyffes. Bant efo boi bach arall, Gronw Pebr. Okay, so doedd Llei ddim yn hapus achos rhedodd blodeuwedd bant I ffwrdd
Doedd Llei ddim
efo
hapus,
gronw
felly ath ei ar ei holen.
better. Ath e ar y hole nhw.
Taflog
Rhedodd Llei ar ôl blodeuwedd a gronw Pebr.
gronw weioffon ato fe.
Taflodd gronw weioffon at Llei.
Ond nath Llei droi fewn i eryr,
Cafodd Llei e droi'n eryr
hedfan i ffwrdd.
a hedfan i ffwrdd.
Ac ar ddiwedd y stori, wrth gwrs, dath hi'n amser i Llei ddial.
Daeth hi'n amser i Llei ddial.
Ar lanau'r afon o'n nhw unwaith to.
A lanla'r afon unwaith to.
Yma, dial. Ar lanau'r afon o'n nhw unwaith to.
Oh no, oh okay, it's like a emphatic thing. A lanla'r afon o nhw unwaith eto.
Ond y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon.
Llei
Ar lanau'r afon o'n nhw unwaith to. Ond y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon.
Afon gafon gweioffon afon what? Afon no. Oh, love that. Love the English subtitles.
Y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon.
Afon gafon I can't catch it.
Y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon. Ond y tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon.
It's okay. I don't need I get what the point is, but I couldn't get the I couldn't get the exact words. If you can get it, please let me know.
Tro yma, Llei oedd yn gafel mewn gweioffon. Taflodd hi ar draws yr afon.
Taflodd Llei ar draws yr afon. Taflodd e. Okay, taflodd hi ar draws yr afon. Taflodd Llei waywffon at gronw.
Yn athro i garreg oedd yn sefyll o
Trwy'r afon? No, hold on.
flaen gronw. Athro i garreg oedd yn sefyll o flaen gronw.
Trwy'r garreg.
Sbonio'r twll
Tarodd. Oedd yn sefyll.
flaen gronw. Sy'n esbonio'r
Again.
trwy garreg oedd yn sefyll o flaen gronw.
Okay.
Sy'n esbonio'r twll. Lath yn syth trwy galon gronw. Sy'n esbonio'r twll. Lath yn syth trwy galon gronw.
Galon gronw. Yn trwy... Okay, galon gronw.
Dyna'r stori, ty beth. Mae lle chronw ar fferm Bryn Saith, sydd yn ôl y sôn wedi ei enwi oherwydd mae o fan hyn y taflodd Llei y weioffon, yr holl
Ar y llech.
ffordd i lawr at yr afon. So chi'n cael heled y gweioffin ragor. Ond o'n i'n
No.
enwi oherwydd mae o fe chronw ar fferm Bryn Saith. Ty beth.
Ar y llech gronw.
Mae lle chronw ar fferm Bryn Saith,
Ar y garreg nawr.
sydd yn ôl y sôn wedi ei enwi oherwydd mae o fan hyn y taflodd Llei y weioffon.
Felly mae fan hyn...
Yr holl sôn wedi ei enwi oherwydd mae o fan hyn y taflodd Llei y weioffon.
Okay, taflodd Llei y waywffon. Okay, so let's switch back. I think I got my answers. Okay, let's do this, chat. Okay, mae pobl yn credu bod stori o'r llech gronw. No, is it no? I don't think they mentioned this, like the exact wording. Wedi digwydd ym Mryn Saith. Ym 1934 cafodd carreg arbennig ei darganfod ar waelod afon Cynfal. Roedd y graig yn arbennig achos bod yna dwll yn echalon. Doedd Llei ddim yn hapus achos rhedodd blodeuwedd i ffwrdd efo gronw Pebr. Rhedodd Llei ar ôl blodeuwedd a gronw Pebr. Taflodd gronw waywffon at Llei. Cafodd Llei ei droi'n eryr. Ar ddiwedd y stori, daeth hi'n amser i Llei ddial. Gronw ar lannau'r afon unwaith eto, taflodd Llei waywffon at gronw. Aeth y waywffon trwy'r garreg. Aeth a waywffon yn syth trwy galon gronw. Llech gronw yw'r enw ar y garreg nawr. Enw'r fferm yw Bryn Saith achos mae yna y taflodd Llei y waywffon. If you can snap your finger, I guess, and be super fluent in one language apart from the ones you're already fluent in, which language will you choose? Mongolian, maybe? Was that really quick? I don't know. Mae'r iaith yn cael ei defnyddio mewn nofelau I blant yn hawsach I ddeall. Cywir. Hefyd, dibynnu. So lots of people say reading children's books are perfect for language learners, and it is actually not true because children's books already presuppose that you know certain things. And if you're a child in the language, oh my god, I forgot to do this. Sorry. Oops, I meant to do that. Too late. You didn't see me scrolling through the PDF. Oops. Ha, that's fine. What was I saying? So yeah, the children, like when they start reading books, they already know some things about the world in the language that you wouldn't necessarily learn as a beginner, like animals, lots and lots of animals, and like magic and shit. Whereas if you read books that are meant for learners, they actually use words in the sequence that you learn them. So if you compare I mean, children's books are great, but also if you have the choice, like you should go for like books for learners rather than children's books, I think. But depends on what your goal is, really. And I'm all for like tailoring your language learning towards your own needs. Like that's the theme of my channel. He's speaking with an accent. Yeah, I noticed it's very southern. Like I mean Bunt anyway. You have the greatest language and the best flag in the world. Why not ask the world? Rhedodd Bant. Y tro yma, lle oedd yn gafael ar gwaywffon. Oh, yn gafael ar gwaywffon? Yn gafael. Gafael? I can't do his accent. Lle oedd yn gafael. How do they do that? I should try to learn different accents. Like now I'm focusing on one accent, to be fair. The exact accent that my friend speaks. But yeah, and gafael ad. I didn't know you need a for gafael of an hun. Okay. Anyway. Atebion perffaith. What? Pa atebion? Be nes I ddeud? Rhedodd. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. O flaen. That's easy. Mae llawer o enwau benywaidd yn y fideo yma, a allwch chi restru rhai... That's easy. So chi'n cael hela... Oh my god! So chi'n cael hela da gwaywffon rhagor. What? I know what so is. So is a negative, like sofen deud, but like so chi'n cael hela. What's hela? Hela? Hella. Is it hunting? Is it actually? Oh, it's actually what I thought it is. Okay, I did not misunderstand it. So you don't get to hunt with the gwaywffon spear anymore. Felly, da chi ddim yn cael hela efo gwaywffon rhagor mwyach bellach. Gwylio a gwrando. Gwyliwch yr athro Sioned Davies yn adrodd hanes chwedl Branwen gyda'ch partner. Does gen I ddim partner yma. Does gen I ddim partner dysgu yn anffodus. Dwi ar fy mhen fy hun. Ar ben fy hun. Dwi just deud ar ben fy hun. Meddyliwch am o leia 3 cwestiwn i'w gofyn am y chwedl. That's fine. I'll get to that. If I like actually do a uwch 2 course, I'll do that. Treiglo adferfau amser yn feddal. Oh yeah, I knew that already. Like I learned that via observation. Dramau teledu a coperau sebon. That's going to be much more boring. Bydd yna lot mwy diflads na chwedlau. Mae'n well gen I. Mae'n lot well gen I chwedlau na dramau teledu a coperau sebon. Anyway. O, dyna wedi treulio lot o amser efo'r uned yma. Mae wedi bod yn... Oh, can you say enjoyable? Is there a word for enjoyable? Do I have to rephrase it? that's also the thing that I'm focusing on right now, right? Because through the years of being a language learner, I've gotten pretty good at rephrasing things. So if I don't know how to say something, I can say it in another way, and in that way I can seem more fluent than I am. But at this level of my Welsh, I think I'm starting to I want to do that less. So when I don't know how to say something, instead of like talking around it or finding a different way to say it, I want to find the most natural way, the most sophisticated way in the language to say it. So that's why I'm actually, it's actually harder to speak now when I have this in mind, if you know what I mean. Enjoyable, dymunol, hyfryd, pleserus. Okay, so there's no like mwynhau. Roedd yna hyfryd iawn. Dwi wedi ymhyfrydu go iawn yn yr uned yma yn archwilio, wrth archwilio'r chwedlau, wrth wrando ar y storïau, wrth wylio'r person yn adrodd y stori ac yn cerdded drwy'r afon, drwy'r meisydd go iawn. Dwi wedi dysgu llawer am pedair cainc. Oh wait, I know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of a pumed gainc a Mabinogi. See, now that makes sense, because I wish listed this book called Pumed Gainc a Mabinogi. So that's the 5th branch of the Mabinogi. I did not know what cainc meant. I did not know why it's the 5th. Now I know, because in the tradition of Mabinogi, there's 4 branches. So this is the 5th one. That makes so much sense now. Anyway. Dwi'n edrych ymlaen at ddysgu mwy am y pedair cainc, neu hefyd at ddarllen y llyfr am llyfr y pumed gainc, fucking mutations, llyfr am y pumed gainc, ond does gen I ddim. Lot is not proper Welsh. I know. It's hard to. Mae'n anodd iawn I gael gwared ar y arfer. Cael gwared ar yr arfer. Achos mae pawb yn defnyddio'r gair ar y teledu. Felly dwi'n clywed y gair ar y radio, ar y teledu. A dwi wedi dod yn arfer i'r gair lot. Ac mae lot yn llawer byrrach na yn anffodus, ond mae'n well gen I llawer, so I just angen gallu newid rhwng y ddau, dwi'n meddwl. Mae'r opsiwn yn bodoli yna. Lot llawer. Be o'n i'n deud? Dwi wedi anghofio. Be o'n i'n siarad amdano fo? Wel, rhy hwyr, dwi wedi anghofio. Dwi angen mynd rwan. Oh, wait, how do you learn a new language? Do you learn word by word? Do you learn things that you need? Well, that is a big topic, and that's kind of what this whole channel is about. So you're very welcome to look at what I've made over the years and look at my own journey. Fy anturiaethau drwy ieithoedd gwahanol. So yeah, I've documented like how I've been learning different languages, and that's kind of the whole thing. I show instead of telling. Is it easier for you to translate in your head or to just talk in the language? Not translate, because I mean sometimes when it's, I think in terms of just the use of the language, like the structure, I never translate because like that trips you up. I have had lots of classmates or students that translate, they clearly are translating in their head and they are tripped up by the structure, and I don't have that problem anymore because I don't do that. In terms of structure, I just think in the language, but in terms of vocabulary, it depends on the like how advanced it is. Like basic vocabulary, I don't translate, or like lots of words that there are lots of words that I have not learned as a translation. Like I might have seen it, I understood it through the lens of English, but I internalize the words as what they are on their own. So like I should answer it. Ddylwn ni ateb yn y Gymraeg. Wel, pan dwi'n dysgu gair newydd, dwi'n creu cysylltiadau rhwng y gair yma a geiriau eraill. Enghraifft, geiriau cysylltiedig mewn ffurf, geiriau efo'r un, graidd, neu geiriau sy'n cael ei defnyddio yn aml mewn un frawddeg ar gair newydd. Felly dwi'n creu cysylltiadau fel hyn, yn lle yn hytrach na chyfieithu I iaith arall. Achos pan dwi'n siarad Cymraeg er enghraifft, dwi ddim yn meddwl yn Saesneg mewn unrhyw iaith, dwi'n meddwl mewn syniadau, a dwi'n meddwl mewn rhesymeg. Felly, mwyn cyfieithu'r syniadau I mewn I Gymraeg, dwi angen cymryd mantais ar y cysylltiadau yma. Dyna pam, dwi wastad yn trio peidio a chyfieithu. What's the exception? Ausnahme. Was ist Ausnahme auf Walisisch? Exception. Eithriad. Eithriad. Yeah, this is the perfect example. Like words that are slightly more advanced, I might have to translate because that's how dictionaries work. Eithriad ydy pan dwi'n dysgu gair sophistiedig neu anodd newydd. Felly ar y dechrau dwi'n ffeindio'r gair trwy eiriadur, trwy gyfieithu o'r Saesneg. Neu yn y sawl tro cynta, yn y sawl tro cynta o ddefnyddio'r gair, dwi'n meddwl yn Saesneg, ond wedyn, ar ôl I mi ddarllen y gair, mwy o... What's the plural of tro? Mwy o droad. Mwy o troion. Mwy o droion. Da ni dweud droion? Mwy o droion. Ar ôl I mi darllen y gair, neu glywed y gair mwy o droion, dwi'n yn araf yn creu y cysylltiadau yna. Ac wedyn dwi'n rhoi gorau I gyfieithu. Felly y nod mae'r nod wastad yn stopio meddwl mewn unrhyw iaith arall. Dyna pam mae mor anodd I switcho rhwng ieithoedd, achos pan dwi'n siarad yn Gymraeg, pan dwi'n siarad yn Almaeneg, dwi'n meddwl yn y iaith yma. Dim ond y geiriau yn y iaith yma sydd yn yr ymenydd, sydd yn y pen. Wel, fel arfer. Ond, pan dwi'n switcho I iaith arall, enghraifft i'r bwylig, mae'r geiriau yn y iaith gynt yn aros yn y pen, felly mae angen cyfieithu'r geiriau yma tan I mi dod yn arfer y iaith newydd, tan I mi is that a better word? Tan I mi what? Is there another way to say get used to? I feel like there is a different way of saying that. Tip of the tongue. Anyway, tan I mi ddechrau meddwl yn yr iaith newydd. Ac y broblem ydy bod fi erioed wedi dysgu cyfieithiad rhwng gwahanol ieithoedd dwi wedi dysgu. Felly, yn y moment, what's the plural of moment? Moment. Momentau, yn y momentau na. Amserau. Oh, really? Did you say amserau? Mwy o amserau? Okay. Yn y momentau yma, yn yr amserau yma, yn y sefyllfeydd, sefyllfaoedd yma, dwi'n stryglo, ond, yeah, dyna ni. Dwi ddim yn gwybod faint o bobl sy'n na ar hyn o bryd. Dwi ddim wedi bod yn checio ers awr, ond dwi'n gweld pwy sy'n how would you say engage? Engage. Ymgysylltu? What about engage? Like, not in the marriage sense, but... okay. Pwy sy'n ymgysylltu ar ffrwt? Dwi'n gweld pwy sy'n helpu fi. Felly dwi'n ddiolchgar iawn am y bobl sy'n ymuno â ni heddiw, ac hefyd bob tro dwi'n streamio. Mae'n rhoi lot o lot o gymhelliant, right? Lot o gymhelliant i mi. Gymhelliant. Yep, lot o gymhelliant i mi barhau. Ond hefyd dwi angen dechrau meddwl am sut dwi'n mynd i ddysgu. How would you say, like, moving forwards, like, moving not in a pen draw, no. In the blind? No. How would you say that? GBCB or anyone who's here, like, moving forwards, like, or like in the next period of time or something along those lines. Achos dwi wir angen dechrau gwneud y papurau cynt, y papurau diweddarach. Diwetha? No. How would you say, like, past papers? Let me check. Is it cyn bapurau? Is it cyn bapurau? Oh yeah. Dwi angen dechrau gwneud y cyn bapurau. Dwi'n bwriadu gwneud fideo yn dangos sut dwi'n mynd drwy'r cyn bapurau, ond gawn ni weld sut dwi'n parhau, sut dwi'n mynd i ddysgu, be dwi'n mynd i ddysgu, neu faint dwi'n mynd i ddysgu cyn yr arholiad. Ond mae gen i arholiad iaith arwyddion fory, felly dwi'n mynd i ganolbwyntio arno fo rwan mewn munud. Felly diolch yn fawr. Thank you so much for being here with me, everyone. It's been a real pleasure, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.